What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here with part 2 of the guns only run for Lies of P. This is going to include not only the base game but the DLC as well, so we'll be jumping into that before long. We'll do it a little bit before, a little bit after Path of Pilgrim, but a little bit before the Isle of the Alchemist, of course. We are at St. Frangelico Cathedral, and we have defeated like the first 4 bosses or so, if you include like the Mad Donkey and all that. We've pretty much been using only Cataclysm only for the first like enemy or two. I was just showing the weapons we could use, which were Pale Knight and the Lorenzini Bolt Blade, but because I felt like those were so strong, the Cataclysm weapon has been all we've been using so far, and as of yet it has proven to be more than strong enough to deal with any of the bosses. So really excited about that. We're going to be jumping into this next part of the cathedral and having some fun. So yeah, Cataclysm only, guys. Let's go. Alright. We already talked to Cecile. I think we need to make our way around here and do some things. Oh, I always forget about that one. I always forget about that one. Alright. This enemy will be annoying just because it's out of reach, but I don't think we have anything to concern ourselves with other than that. I probably shouldn't have gone for that fully charged attack, should I? We need just the little shots there. That's okay, though. Oops. What's up, fam? How are you? How are you doing? I am rusty already. Doesn't take any time for me to start playing like trash. We'll get back. We'll warm up and we'll get where we need to be at so we can be prepared for the boss fight. Hopefully you're having a great Friday. Good weekend, all that stuff. This has been such a fun run. I want to get through it though as quickly as possible just because I want to make sure we complete it before Wukong Fallen Feathers. Alright, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. Let me out. Alright, so we don't want to go for fully charged shots because of all these holes here. Unless my back is to the wall like this. Oh, it still got me. She's pretty accurate. Alright, let's go up here and take her out. Matthias Rain! It has begun. What's up, Inhuman, says Matthias. They dropped the trailer for Mortal Kombat 2 yesterday, releasing in October, so we're pretty hyped for that. Also, Sinners was pretty awesome. Dude, Sinners was amazing. I thought it was so cool the way they did it. If you're a fan of From Dusk Till Dawn, I felt like it was like that, but like from you know, like from a different perspective, and I thought that was so cool. Like I thought it was really well done. I really enjoyed it. I went to the theater being like, ugh, I wonder if it's gonna be any good, and then I was like, whoa, this movie's great. Turned out being pretty awesome. And welcome. I'm so glad that I was able to speak with Ellen, and I just made I wanted to reach out and make sure you guys were okay with all the weather, so I'm so glad that everything's fine. My wife had kind of brought it to my attention. I was like, because I don't watch, you know, too much news or anything, and I was like, oh man, I didn't know that the weather was so bad out there. So she's like, hey, don't you have a buddy out over in that area? I'm like, yes. So she's the one that brought it to my attention. That next morning, Ellen reached out because I was streaming on TikTok now, and she's like, hey, how's everything? I'm like, how are you? Because the weather was so terrible, so I'm glad you guys are doing good. You know, one thing about the Mortal Kombat trailer, because my wife was showing it to me, it's like a whole new cast. Like, I know that a lot of the people died and stuff, but it's like, the only thing I didn't like about the Mortal Kombat movie was the fact that I didn't like the main character. He was so lame, like the main character. But I did enjoy like everything else, like the original characters, like the ones that we always see, not the new character. He was so lame. Walter says, good Friday, all. Indeed. Indeed. My wife and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was good. I thought it was a solid movie. It was really good. A lot of people just hate. I'm like, golly, like people will hate anything just for the sake of hating it. And that makes me just so annoyed. So annoyed. But no, it's good. It definitely felt like it was paying some sort of homage from Dusk Till Dawn. Yes, yeah, it's not as like goofy. Like it was slightly more like serious, but I thought it was great. It was really good. Oh no, I didn't realize I'm all decayed. That's fine. Jump scares, right? We get the jump scares here? No, maybe not. Very nice. Oh, love it. This weapon's too strong. And, let's see. Everybody's doing good then. Awesome. It is Friday after all. I'm super excited. I don't think we have anything planned for this weekend, but I mean, still excited nonetheless. Alright, let's go talk to what's-his-nuts, Alidoro. We don't like that guy. He's not very nice. We can go chat with him, try and deceive him as best we can.
Damn it. I can't find the way out. Monsters everywhere. I need to grab my share and leave.
He is such a terrible person, little scammer. I always think there's an item, but am I mistaken? Oh, all the statues don't have heads, just like Fam said. That's very creepy. Headless statues everywhere.
Oh. Sure, I don't need to introduce myself. You don't know who I am.
Never heard of you.
I'm looking for. Do you know the...
I will continue lying to you. Vanini works.
Vanini works, but I with no first. I have a lot of.
Haha, see you there, dummy.
As a descent part, what I'm sure. Until then.
What shall we purchase? Are there any? I think I have some of these though. Yeah, I have these. Which ones do I not have? I don't have these. Fury attack dodge available? No. No. That one wouldn't be bad. The awakened. Oh, I don't even have the ability to use it though. Actually, I should, right? Yeah, I do. Never mind, I have two of them. Increases Fable Arts damage inflicted on a staggered enemy. That could be nasty. That's fine, though. I think we're fine for now. See you later, chump. So I've been watching the Cyberpunk Edge Runners for like, or starting it over for like the 50th time. I've seen the first 2 episodes like probably 6 times. And last night I started again. Guess what? I got through the first 2 episodes again. So I'd like to watch the rest because they have announced season 2. So I'm curious to see how good those are. You know, like if it's going to be any good or anything. When I watched the show, I enjoyed it, but I just never get to finish it because usually I'm watching it really late and then I forget or I have something else to work on. So, has anybody seen it? And if so, is it any good? Ah, yeah, that's what I forgot. This guy. Matthias says, oh my goodness, I also got the monkey for my birthday. Oh, cool. Which is a remake of The Monkey Shines. Which is the Stephen King short. Yes, from the book series and all that. And my goodness, that movie was goofy crazy. Oh gosh. I was hoping it wouldn't be like I felt like it was gonna be, because off the trailers I was like, okay, the trailers are insane. So I figured it was gonna be kind of just a gore fest. Like, oh, let's see how crazy we can crank this up. I was not hoping for that, but that's fine. I was hoping for more like serious. Like the book was pretty, like the shorts anyways. You know how you had all those shorts? I love that book. Oh, don't be crazy. Fam says, that's what I want you to try last time. What was that, Fam? What did I try that I didn't do last time? I'm sorry, I don't remember. I know we lied and we said Vanini works. I'm almost certain of it. I did not tell Alidoro the truth. He is a jerk who will always lie to Alidoro. And then we'll kill him because he got so many people injured and all that junk. He's not a good guy. What's up, German? German says, hello, Inhuman. Everything good? Yes, everything's great. Thank you so much for asking. Yeah, that's what you meant. Okay, the amulet with the Pale Knight. Well, I'm not using Fable, though. Like, if I was using Pale Knight, like you said, like, I didn't, I mean, the comment says, if I'm using Pale Knight, then it would make perfect sense to do it. But since I'm not, it doesn't make a ton of sense because I've only been using Cataclysm so far. If I start using a weapon, I promise you I'll do it. Promise. I will certainly do it, I promise. Uh-oh, there goes my controller. Acting all goofy. What do you guys think about whenever they mark things so that they're more visible in games? I absolutely hate the yellow paint, like the yellow ledges, the yellow ladders. This is a little more subtle and it looks a little bit more part of the ambiance and the part of the art style. If it was yellow, I mean, I just think that's so gross. Like, I get, like, yes, you can see for human factors, but a lot of times if your level design is good, you don't really need to do that. And then, two, if you want to add the human factors thing to stick out, I think this is fine. What do you guys think about that? German says, my work had a system down, and I got work because of it. Oh, you got off early? Nice. Well, that's nice. Don't you love when systems shut down like that? Oh, you just wanted me to... That's what you want me to do. Okay, I can do that then. We'll buy it. We'll buy it. I feel like... Oh, yeah, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. There you go. That's right. You just want me to check on the dummy. I'll go get it real quick then. Otherwise, I'll forget. I believe that's everything we needed. The blue guardianship amulet +2. Yes, please. Our legion should be even bigger now. Nice. I love that. Blue guardianship. I love that. Like, that's like our FAP ring, you know? Let's go talk with the Hound. Trade out this ergo for that weapon. Yeah, so in Mortal Kombat 2, the thing is, like, because my wife was showing me the trailer, I'm like, man, like, it's like an entirely new set of characters. It doesn't, I don't even know, like, based on what I saw, does it even continue the losery guy's story from the first movie? Because he sucked. He was just there for exposition. Let's explain this to people that don't know Mortal Kombat. Alright. Get out of here. See it, Vanini works, chump. Now we go kill, well, we talk to Cecile, and then we go chat with the Archbishop, right? Have a little talk with him. Our Fable, or Legion arm bar is incredibly long. I think it is maxed out, essentially. And that makes me happy. So we're doing, right at this point, we're doing essentially Cataclysm only. And I say essentially because I did set parameters to allow myself to use weapons such as Pale Knight and the Lorenzini Bolt Blade, but we just haven't had any use for them. So, kind of interesting. But I do like it. I like that we're just kind of going with the Cataclysm because it makes it more of a challenge having only the one weapon restriction. And also it just happens to be a really fun weapon to use. Oh, okay, gosh. It's a reminder. She's crazy. I think she'll still be here. I have to wait until I kill the Archbishop, maybe?
It's a reminder.
Yes. He's just gonna keep... It's a reminder. Don't forget to go back to Cecil after you finish the bishop. Thank you, German. I will remember. It shall be done. Alright, you ready to first try this, guys? I say that, I'm not really confident in this one. This one's quite difficult for me. It's just a tough fight in phase 2. I have a heck of a time in phase 2. Let's watch this cutscene. I think it's great. Oh, hello. How are you? Oh, they did show some of the act. Okay, I see. I was like half paying attention. I think it'll be just about as good as the first one, but I hope it still has like that same humor and all that, because I loved how funny the first one was. He's just like, alright, yeah, that's fine. I just think it's so odd that like he transformed and like they still found things that were able to adorn his face and all that, because I mean everything fit perfectly in his transformed state. It's very odd. Yeah, they were really focusing on Johnny Cage quite a bit. Alright, are we gonna first try this or what? Ah, I was trying to get a fully charged shot off there. Oh, he's fast. Covers so much ground, I tell you. I can't guard, so I'm gonna always have to get out of range of those attacks. Oh gosh. Ooh, that was scary. Alright, phase 2. Engage. Go! Lovely. Oh, I have no more Fable? What do I do? Oh, here it goes. I hate that attack. Every day I hate that attack. Oh my gosh, that was terrible timing. I need to get out of here. Get out of my face. This is where it gets scary. Get wrecked. First try, baby. Let's go. He just died. Whew. Yeah, I can't remember his name either. He was lame. He's always getting what he get. The only time he gets cool, well, not even. When he beats Goro, it's still kind of like, yeah. Fam says, like how the... Oh, I know, the Simon hat and pant just got bigger. Yeah, like, how did that fit? Well, the good thing about the Simon stuff is it kinda is torn apart, but yeah, his hat is massive. Sanada Hideyuki. I don't know who that is. Oh, Sanada? No, I don't think that's his name, right? GG's. Thanks, Matthias. I don't remember. It's the dude, the main character dude. He gets like the arms that have like the armor on them. He beats Goro in the Mortal Kombat movie. I don't know. It was kind of like... Hey. Eat that.
I want to go back to the old Krat. The old...
The fight against the White Lady will be fun. Oh yeah. The fight against any Stalker has been fantastic. They've been so good. Man, it's getting expensive to level up now. I think before I do this, I should go speak with Cecile. Oh, the guy that played Scorpion. Yeah, it could be. That Sanada Hideyuki. Yeah. That dude's awesome. I did like Scorpion. I liked the Sub-Zero character as well. I think they're both pretty solid. They certainly fit the part. I forgot the main character. He was a lame though. Who made the left arm of steel? I think Geppetto, if I'm not mistaken. He could have, I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a while. I studied all the Legion arms in a video. It's been a while though since I've actually looked into it. But I do believe it might be Geppetto. If not, he must have jacked it from the Tin Man or something in the... Wait, isn't there... I am just so off today. What's up, Shayla? And what's up, Sword Signature? I didn't say hi. He's in the Shogun series. Yeah, he sure is. I haven't watched that show other than like the first few episodes, but... Yeah, that guy, he's pretty awesome in all his movies, especially in Bullet Train and John Wick. Yeah, he's always fun to watch. Alright. We just first tried the Archbishop. Archbishop Andreas. Wasn't too bad. We've been mowing through these bosses. I think the DLC bosses are going to be where we start dying, just like we did in the bow only run. Don't step in the bear traps. Yes, he is a famous Japanese actor. That's what I was waiting for. No, I probably shouldn't do that because I'm going to get too far back, yeah. Okay, I didn't want to step into or get pushed back into one of those bear traps. I thought about that last second. I was like, ooh.
Small town on the coast of little importance. Before Elysian Boulevard was built, this place literally was all there was of Crow.
Literally. Okay, guys.
And some in the city prospered.
Are we doing the DLC right now? Or are we doing the DLC at the end?
Isolation and neglect. Krat's first incarnation.
Matthias says, I wish the Shogun series would come to DVD. Been wanting to watch that show. Oh yeah, no doubt. I don't... Man, physical releases these days on certain shows, it's like, good luck, right?
The old town caught
You can't even rely on that happening every time.
a receding tide.
German says, I can imagine that Geppetto built the first Legion arm where Carlo got the sickness and wanted to help that way. It's possible. It's possible that he lost an arm. But I don't know. The Legion arm, I think, has a... So whenever he designed Geppetto's puppet in particular, that's cool. I don't know if that's like canonical, but what I know for a fact is canonical is that Geppetto designed his puppet, which is Geppetto's puppet, the player character, or Carlo that we're playing as. the puppet was designed specifically with the left arm to be removable, detachable, whatever. So he ends up saying, okay, well, we can weaponize this left arm. The reason it needed to be detached is because the left arm of God, or the arm of God relic, is a left arm, right? So that would then be able to somehow be implanted and allow him to become real again, as long as he had sufficient ergo. And that's kind of what you see, like he becomes a real boy with the arm of God. So the left arm does have some significance. One Modern Zombie says it's the one and only Inhuman. What's up, man? How are you doing today? Are we doing the DLC, guys, or not? Shayla says, I always unlock the Merchant and Malum District before the DLC, but I say before Chapter 9. Okay. Do the DLC now. Want to see how the fight Arlecchino will be with Cataclysm? Okay, fine. But how come I can't activate it? No? I know I have. What? Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, I don't have the thingy. Why isn't it doing stuff? Do I just need to go tag this real quick? That's weird. Can't watch too much if you do the DLC. You know, let's just go through the... I can't open that door anyway, so I'm curious now. Well, let me rest. I won't force it. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay. That's how. Let's do a poll then, guys. Honestly, that way it's more fair. Thank you, Shayla. I did not know that. That was my next guess, though. How do we do polls in this thing? Oh, it's so annoying. Okay. You know, it's not as easy as you'd think.
Feels like they're trying to guide us somewhere.
It's not as easy as you'd think. Start a poll. Okay, there it is. Good gosh. DLC now? And then either yes or no for the answers. Everybody on YouTube can participate. Should we do the DLC now? The reason why I'm asking is because, you know, there are people that haven't played it yet, and I want to make sure that everybody that's watching, you know, we kind of get an idea. Remember, we're going to do the DLC anyways, guys. So it's like, if we do it now or later, as long as we do it before Chapter 9, just as Shayla was saying, it doesn't really matter. So I'll give you guys until, let's see, I guess 125. So I'll just press forward just for a moment until you guys decide. But yeah, either way, we're gonna see it either way. I just don't want us to be like, oh my god. But I know you guys like the DLC a lot. That's where the difficulty is gonna increase significantly, and where I'm gonna start saying bad words. I'm getting calls. Gotta be careful here. Oh, I almost stepped on that one. This dude, I can't hit him unlike I could with the bow. You can't get those little nice shots off with the Cataclysm. It only really fires forwards though. Alright. That was close. And I'm gonna head back to the Stargazer now. And that'll probably get us to 11:25. That's 2 minutes worth of polling. I have a feeling you guys are gonna push for the DLC, of course. End poll. Okay, so yes, 75%, no, 25%. 8 votes. Okay, so at least it wasn't like 4 votes, you know? Modern Zombie says, do the DLC if you want. It's cool watching you walk through anyways. Alright, alright. Taking that into consideration, just come to notice that the new 3 white butterflies in the DLC had the skull face. Yes, they do. Which is why I don't believe it's Camille or anything necessarily, because, I mean, it's like, that's like a symbol of death, right? What if it's just Carlo. I don't know. The butterflies could very well be a number of things. Camille, could be Leia, could be Carlo. Oh, hold on. Zombie says, I have a question. I don't have the achievement for all weapons in the base game, but I followed your walkthrough. Is it because the DLC or what? Probably. Because on the DLC now you have to... I don't know how that works in terms of like how they retroactively impact achievements. But I do know that you must forge the 2 boss weapons in the DLC in order to unlock the achievement. And that would be the second achievement for the weapon. So it's very likely that that's what it is. Also, did you get the Lies of P, the Golden Lie nose weapon? Because that would be the one that most people miss. German says, all weapons is for normal gameplay. Have you traded all weapons with Alador or Hugo? Yeah. Well, we have to make sure you get all the boss weapons in the base game. And then the Golden Lie, which is so easy to miss. Matthias says, I have no idea. I just chose yes. I'm also playing Shadow Labyrinth, which came out today, so I may be a little distracted. I would say do what you want to do. That's my honest answer. Yeah, I'm fine either way. Because I actually don't have an opinion, I'm like, it's whatever. Whatever you guys want. Yes, I traded all weapons first playthrough. Then on the second, I went for the amulets. Interesting. Well, then yeah, go ahead and go for the... then certainly go for the 2 boss weapons. And that should give you that achievement as well. That should give you that achievement if you haven't already, because you already have the Golden Lie and all that, so you should be good. The DLC would get you those last 2. Trying to think. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any other weapons in the base game that are kind of easy to miss, but I don't think I would have missed it in the guide.
Wakey, wakey.
Wakey, wakey.
Oh, come on, pal, get up.
I'm up. Cataclysm looks so nice.
I'm not sure what's going on, but we better check things out.
You know, I told you guys I was gonna get rid of that all the stupid Streamlabs spam, because my gosh. 1 second, okay? I'm gonna try and mess with something real quick. I know, I shouldn't be doing this on stream, but it's fine. I'm tired of the spam from Streamlabs. I'm like, stop it. Cloudbot. Okay. That should be better. I removed some of them. I didn't realize it was that easy. I learned it the other day. I was like, okay, we're good. Let's go. Let's do things.
Okay.
All right, let's see. This area will be an excellent test of how difficult things are going to be in the DLC. Just like in the bow only run, the DLC proved the most difficult content of all. So we'll see what happens. Arlecchino Cataclysm only is gonna suck. By the way, because I can't perfect guard anything. I might have to just equip a weapon or something. Like that's gonna be where I have to get really creative. Hold on, broser. Ow! 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 That was scary. Ah! Man, these guys are so freaking tanky. My gosh. He just said, look, I'm unstoppable. Why is he so tanky? I mean, I guess we are like on what, New Game Plus Plus? But still, my gosh. I think I can take a hit. I always forget this little item here, the anti-freeze ampule. Yeah, this guy is something else. So Cataclysm only, it's been really fun so far. We jumped right into the DLC right at Chapter 5, Path of the Pilgrim, so we immediately upon defeating the Archbishop Andreas, we just went straight to the DLC. So this is going to be where things get a lot more difficult.
It's an ad for
And that's fine. I'm down.
How is that still here? Wait. Something's not right.
I'm down. So apparently the Legion arm that we have, because we have the that triumvirate type amulet, our motivity scaling is S. So we want to crank up motivity now that capacity's maxed out. So we're in pretty good shape when it comes to stats, I think. Where exactly are we? Who knows, Gemini? Who knows? Bam says, nah, just how the DLC works. Yeah, man, these guys are tanky. Hey German, what game would you recommend for a new Souls player? Yeah, Modern Zombie was asking the other day, like, what are some good introductory kind of, if you're new to Souls likes, and aside from Lies of P, which he's obviously playing, what are some other good Souls likes that aren't like so, oh my gosh, incredibly difficult, but more so they give you an introduction to that kind of play style? I said The Surge because I thought it was fantastic, but I mean, I don't know if that would be the best. Like, so I was hoping maybe you guys can help him out. And Shayla, being that, you know, remember Lies of P was your introductory game to the series, like what other Souls likes that are not like the traditional Souls ones, like, do you recommend, you know, if any? Man, these guys, they're just so much more tenacious. I might as well heal just in case. Alright, you bub. Did I not get the timing out of that? There you go, that's the timing. Oh man, yeah, I cannot wait for Wukong. So I will be playing Wukong on Thursday, the day of the release. I will be streaming it. And then I'll be streaming it in continuation, I guess, that Monday. So you guys are probably going to get ahead of me. But I have plans the entire launch weekend of Wukong, so I can't play Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday like I normally would on a new game release that I'm covering. So instead, I will be covering it Thursday, and then I'll continue Monday. So you guys will probably be ahead of me, and that's perfectly fine. I'm more than open to whatever, but that can allow me to also think of like first playthrough challenge run ideas that I'll likely need to consider. So but yeah, that's what's gonna happen for Wukong. It just came out on a weekend that I knew wasn't gonna be ideal. Alright, so far not the worst, but Rishi says, man, I just recently noticed the one weapon short, the blind man's dagger or something. Did you get that weapon? Oh yeah, that one's so easy to miss. That one's so easy to miss. You get that in the St. Frangelico Cathedral. The area we just left. German says, definitely Lies of P, but I myself began friendly with Dishonored. After all, if you want it hard, I can just play it hard. But yeah, I know you really like Dishonored. I know, but I wouldn't consider it a Souls-like. It is a good game though, and it does have some really hard, difficult. Like on the hardest modes, it is quite difficult, but not quite a Souls-like. Zombie says, okay, thanks. I'm gonna do one play without you and then use your guide to 100% it. I hope that that game is like one that's easy to 100%, you know, in the sense that it's like, think of a game like this being, in my opinion, quite easy to 100% versus you have a game like Lords of the Fallen, the newer one, which in my opinion is really, really hard to 100% just because there's all these different variations and you have Umbral and you have like the Living Realm or whatever. That gets really overwhelming to do a guide for, so I'm hoping that it's not so much. I hope it's more like Black Myth Wukong, let's just say. And if it is, then I can certainly do a 100% guide for it, and that's my goal. But I need to see what kind of game it is. You know, like, is it something that can be done within reason? Because I do want to make a guide for you guys on that game. But if not, it'll just be a bunch of challenge runs, a bunch of playthroughs, and all that stuff. But my goal is to have the 100% run. I'd like to do one 100% run at least a month. So yes, I hope that works out that way. That's right, fam. You have to ride the wheel. Ahmed says, can you be faster, please? No. I will go at the pace that I see fit, Ahmed. Modern Zombie says, I got the new Lords of the Fallen. I gave it a try too. Got Elden Ring, all Dark Souls, Sekiro, and Lords of the Fallen. Just scared. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be the best to tell you because I prefer a challenge. You know, like, I'm not in, like, I'm never like, let me ease into this, you know? I'm kind of like, let's go head first. Okay, easy there. I've never dodged so much in this game. B would be so proud of me. You're dead, monkey. Is that fast enough for you, Ahmed? Alright, you have to ride the wheel. That's correct, fam. For that Batman weapon, anyways. Matthias says, that's definitely a good question. Even more so a hard one to answer. I think I concur with you, Inhuman, about having maybe the Surge games being a nice introduction. Because they're good, and they are pretty hard, but they're not like, oh my gosh. And they have like these really cool mechanics anyways that allow you to kind of ease into it. And they have really unique mechanics, like if you beat a boss a certain way, you get a certain drop or a certain version of the weapon. And if you do it another way, or like the normal way, you get another variant of the weapon. And then they have like this dismemberment kind of mechanic that's, I think, is great. German says, true, he forgot Cecile in the church. I spoke to Cecile. I got the record and all that, and I read her little thing this time. Ahmed says, you talk too much. Ahmed, shut up. Don't talk to me like that in my own chat, fool. Modern Zombie says, Wukong was easy. I had to watch your guide just to spawn loot. Oh, dude, I love Wukong, though. You know, one of the most common comments I get for Black Myth Wukong is that people say, why don't you ever use the map? And I'm like, no map existed when I made the guide. Like, the map came out like 6 months later. So I'm like, the map didn't exist. That's why I don't use it. Code Vein, but it is pretty hard sometimes. Like, Code Vein has weird difficulty spikes. Like, it's super nice and easy, and then it gets really, really hard. Code Vein drove me mad at me. Exactly, same. Like, there was like a part where right after the beginning, you jump into like the sewer area or something, and it was just impossible. It was like really hard. Rishi says that's his specialty. Yeah, Med's he's weird. You can't tell me how to stream, brother. You just can't, and I won't let you. Modern Zombie says that's rude. Code Vein is on sale too, so I'll get it. Yeah, it is on sale because the sequel's coming out. And sorry, I'm not gonna let someone talk to me like that on my own stream. It's like someone coming to my house and being like, hey man, I don't know, telling me something about my house. Like, what? Like, you can't come into my domain and start barking orders. And because I am taking my time, because I'm chatting with you guys, if I'm just playing the game, you know, like, how am I going to talk with you guys? But anyways, I don't have to apologize for that. That guy's an idiot. I don't suffer fools. And human, oh, you did. Yeah, I know. I think you had told, no, you haven't told me that, because I haven't talked to you in a while. That's cool. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I would like to actually see it, but I just don't like. Right now, I don't know if it will be in theaters by the time I'm like free to do that. But I would like to see it because I've heard some really good things about it. So I don't know. I was harsh on it at first, being like I just didn't like all the superhero movies are now kind of returning to the older version of things. Like when I say that, I mean like the older variants of like the outfits and whatever else, right? That's so loud. Yeah. Thank you for subscribing, even though you annoy me already, but I forgive you. But anyways. Yeah, there's a map now. I never use it either, but why didn't you use the map in Wukong? Yes, that is how. I wish you guys could just see what I see on a daily basis on my comment section. I'm just like, sometimes I'm just like, I want to quit. Like I'm just like, oh my god, and I'm teasing. In the past, I was not teasing because I felt so frustrated by. And I would be like personally hurt by like some of the comments because people are just mean. And I was like, why are they this like pissed about life? But it was just so strange to me. I went the wrong way. That I was just like, I don't understand why people are so passionate about the wrong things. But at the time, yeah, I was like, wow, like this is I don't know if I'm not in the right line of business here. But no, like I laughed. I'm like, I show my wife, I'm like, look at this comment here. I get people bashing me for the silliest things. Like, for example, remember, you guys may or may not know, I did a lore video that covered Camille, right? Years ago, almost 2 years now. I did the theory and I found out that that was Geppetto's wife, Carlo's mother, whatever, right? The whole point is, I talked about her referring to a child or whatever, right? And this one person said, they said, what did they say? They said, well, how could Camille get pregnant if she was a puppet? I'm like, I didn't even know how to dignify that as a, I'm like, are you just not listening? Or I wanted to just text and be like, you need to ask your mom and dad about that. I can't explain that. But I'm just like, these people are crazy. Like, fortunately in chat, you guys are awesome. But in like comments, in the comment section, it breeds a whole new like level of humanity. And it is insane, man. I don't know, sometimes I'm like, whatever, I just let it be. But it never ceases to amaze me like how crazy people can be in the comment section. But in chat, normally everybody's pretty chill. I very rarely have anything that's like annoying. And if it is, I just am a jerk right back. I'm like, hey, don't be a jerk. It's my job. You can't out-jerk me. But yeah. It is what it is. I just thought it was really funny. I show my wife every day. I'm like, look at these comments. But in chat, you guys are great. That's why I love streaming so much. Streaming is so much more pleasant because I get to interact with you guys on a more personal level. Whereas when I make videos, we can only chat through the comments. So it kind of creates like a distance that, I don't know. It's not as fun in my opinion. Did I grab this already? Yeah, I guess so. And then not only that, but if there's ever like a need for an explanation or clarification, I can do that while I'm here versus on a video. Like I'm like, I can't go and defend myself. If you didn't watch the video, like that's on you, you know? But yeah, I would much prefer, and I've been saying this, I want to keep growing my streaming community because I think it would be so much more fun and more pleasant and just, in general, just a better experience to switch from, you know, being a full-time content creator to switching over to the full-time streaming. But right now, I just need to continue growing that community. It'll be years in the making for that to happen, but I'm patient, and I'm looking forward to it. I would love to transition from primarily creating content to primarily streaming. That would be great. That'd be my second dream come true. Oh, this elephant's gonna be a pain. That's gonna be bad. Welcome to the comments section. Yes. They needed the talk. Exactly, Matthias. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Haters are gonna hate. But I refuse. I pity the fool. Alright, here goes. Yeah, that would be nice. I can't wait. Everybody knows Superman's origin. Yeah, aren't you tired about sick of that? Like, I know it. I know the origin story. We don't need any more origin story. Oh, gosh. Spam rolling's fun. I didn't realize how effective it is. You're not gonna charge at me? That was crazy range that he had on him. This guy is so tanky, my goodness. Oh, really? I thought that was gonna be enough. Okay, there you go. Well, considering that we didn't take damage in that, and normally that's a very tough encounter, that's a good sign. That's a really good sign. We need to get a lot of our Legion back, though. Hopefully, we'll let it charge naturally and then see what happens. Shay, this is your lore videos are so good, though. Well, thank you. You know, the funny thing is, I have to so heavily curate the comments in there because I get so many negative comments. It's insane how many I get. And I'm just like, I don't want that negativity, you know, like, because then it's a snowball effect. Like, if one person's like, oh, you're an idiot, that's not right, and then everybody's like, yeah, they like that, and then they thumbs it up, and they thumbs it up. It's like, man, like, negativity breeds negativity, and I'm like, I don't want that. Like, and first of all, I wouldn't talk to anyone like that anyways. But technically, I'm always having to curate those anytime I do a new video and stuff like that, or because people are just so close-minded, and they're really kind of hateful in those videos for some reason. I don't know why, because I don't think I'm doing anything that's like, oh my gosh, super controversial, and I don't bring in anything that would be like, in my opinion, a highly debatable topic either, but it's usually obscure lore that I'm like piecing together that other people just don't want to tackle because it's not like the easy kind of low-hanging fruit videos that most content creators make. So I'm like, whatever. But yeah, that's so frustrating to make content for that channel. It is always a chore. But making content for this channel, I love it. But it is a chore on the lore channel because I just have to like mentally prepare for all the BS. Man's inhumanity to man. But I'm glad you like it. That means more than enough for me, but shoot. It's just annoying sometimes. Frost damage. Frost damage is not my favorite. I can't wait to fight that abomination though. Oh no. Well, that's what I'm saying. But Shayla, wouldn't that be nice if everybody was that intelligent? The world would be a better place if everybody just did that. If everybody's like, you know, I don't agree, but like, I don't mind if you don't agree. You don't have to even say like, I think that's a good thing. You can be like, you know, I didn't think that. I think this. I'd be like, okay, cool. But whenever you start having to like resort to, and whenever there's an opinion that's not in alliance with their own, you know. And I feel like people just like freak out when it's like, oh my gosh, this isn't what I think, so it can't be right. And the way social media works is it makes you kind of live in a bubble that you see all the like-minded type people and stuff, so you never see different perspectives and all that. And so the younger people and stuff that are like seeing all that, and older people that aren't smart enough either, you know, it's like, you know, there's other opinions, right? But the way that they then express their aversion to or their fear of that opinion, like, oh my gosh, it's like, it's really not that big a deal. And then at the end of the day, it's a video game. So it's like, I get it, right? Like, but it's like, how can you be that passionate about that, where you're like that angry about somebody having a different opinion? It's weird. But it's something that, I mean, at this point, I'm used to now. But before, oh my gosh, it would just get under my skin. But not so much anymore. If only, Shayla, if only. Took me forever to spawn loot in Wukong. Zombie. The bandwagon haters, it's an unfortunate necessary trend. Oh yeah, because guess what? That's engagement, you know, like if you can, you know, talk trash or whatever, it's like, oh, I did this. Ooh, I love that. Boop. Yeah, negativity is it's rewarded on a lot of platforms, unfortunately, and it creates all this engagement, and engagement's power, you know. Thank you. Don't shoot me. I'm gonna dodge right through here. Okay, you're dead, and then technically we could do the gesture here. Ooh. I 100% concur, says Matthias.
Out of 10.
Man, can't wait for the Iron Punch run. Iron Punch only and the steel arm. Ugh. That is actually, you know, I do like the way it looks, and I use it quite often on my, like, when I'm doing like my off-stream playthroughs, but I've never used just the Legion arm just for the sake of, you know? Yeah. I don't know. Let's see. Should I go this way? I guess I should. I guess it's fine. We'll go this way. Negativity is bad for people's health from both sides of an argument. I just don't engage in it. No, I know. And that's the way it should, you know, that's the best way to conduct yourself, honestly. Sometimes, like, I mean, if I'm having like a bad day, like it'll get to me more than normal, but a lot of times I realize that they're doing it for reasons that are like pretty pathetic or whatever, like, you know, or whatever, like, well, you should have pity on them because it's like, okay, they're just not able to even manage their own emotions or whatever. They're jealous or they're this or they're that. It's like, or they're just ignorant, you know, and that's a thing that unfortunately there's a lot of that. So it's like, well, I feel sorry for you. And I understand. Because I'd be pissed too if I was dumb. Just kidding. Right? Being petty right back. Just kidding. But no, I mean, you know, it's just ugly that people have to be that way. I wish that we could have our differences peacefully. This hits so hard. My gosh. The maneuverability you have because you can dodge while charging is nice. It is really nice. We get an amulet here. I don't remember which one, but it's also one I probably... No, do we get an amulet? Ancient disc, that's right. Because that will make you unhappy. You got to be yourself. Oh, the pup. Okay, I'm going backwards. That's right. Working our way back to the entrance. Oh, you should have died. I thought that was a fully charged shot. Okay, now we got to go take on the bear. See, the bears are really strong. Is it just a Gemini? Just a Gemini is in the house. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing in this fine Friday morning? Be careful. I wonder if he doesn't howl. Oh, never mind, he howled. Oh gosh, you have all the range, brother. I'm gonna die. Oh, that was amazing. Whew, that was scary. Oh my gosh. That was not cool. I totally did it the wrong order, just so you know. There's an optimal order for this. You want to go through the first area here first, kill that, go there, drop down, get the butterfly, and then after you go back to the stargazer, you come back on the left side and go through the cage. It's my bad. That was... Well, this isn't a walkthrough, but just so you know. Do it that way instead. It's better. Oh, that hurt him. No, no, no! Okay, this is where you just run. That's a good shot. I can't believe I'm knocking him down. The other bear was just mean. Very nice. That was terrifying. Why don't you use the falcon eye for long range? Just because I I've been trying to keep it as simple as possible and like as minimalist as possible. And honestly, you know, I don't even think I have that arm on this file. But I don't mind using just this because then I can just say it's a Cataclysm only run, you know? The guns only thing was my initial thought, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be, you know, like, this will be good because blah, blah, blah. And I thought it'd be cool because I needed the variety, but Pale Knight's just too strong. Pale Knight's way too strong. Cataclysm is quite strong as well, honestly. Where is this dude at? Oh, there he is. He still got a shot off. What a jerk. I'm doing great, man. Thanks for asking, Gemini. Good suggestion, Rishi, but I probably won't do it because you know me. I keep it real simple, man. I keep it real simple. Modern Zombie says, well, I'm taking the kids camping, getting them away from games and TV. So gotta go. Have a good one, man. Enjoy your weekend. Take care, Modern Zombie. Be safe. Have a great time, my friend. And thank you so much for stopping by today. It really means a lot. Absolute negativity corrupts absolutely. Reminiscent of absolute power corrupts absolutely. Ah, with your modern spin, I like it. Modern Zombie, take care, man. Be safe and have fun. Modern Zombie says, like I said before, GG's Inhuman, you're a big help and amazing at what you do. Thank you so much. Yeah, Cataclysm's pretty good, Rishi. It's incredibly good. Okay, let's see if we can get like a really good shot off here. Oh man, I should have gone for the ones on the left. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I noticed that the first time though, like it has a skull on it, and I thought that was really interesting. The design of the white butterfly makes me think of, obviously skull, you think of death, and it's like, who could that be? I don't think it's Camille. It seems kind of like dark for Camille, right? So I'm thinking, instead, I'm like, well, maybe it's, it could be Leia, mayhaps, but then I'm like, it also could be just Carlo. Right, and I don't know. I mean, the butterfly thing has always been such an interesting thing to me to kind of analyze, but we've got some fun lore videos coming out soon. I need to pump out like 2 or 3 before next week. So by next Thursday, I need to do a few videos, and there's some really good ideas I have that I want to kind of explore with you guys. So there'll be a handful of lore videos coming out in the next week, probably even some like me preparing at least this weekend. And then, like I said, on next week after Thursday, after we play Wukong, like I'll be out of office for pretty much until Monday, and I'll stream Monday, of course, again, and then the schedule resumes as normal. But I had so many other plans, and I'm like, dang it, I wish that Wukong wouldn't come out that Thursday, but it does. It's fine though. It'll be fine. Modern Zombie, guys. Man, I want to go camping. Alright, big boy here. Such a strong shot there. Watch the tail. That's a good... Wow, that's a hell of a shot right there. Oh my gosh. You guys know how tough that enemy is too. German says, I rather wish Wukong would come out on a weekend. Same, because the Thursday, it's kind of tough for me, but I'm going to make the Thursday work. But then that whole weekend, I already had plans from like, we set a while back. So I'm like, I can't change the plans, you know? So I'm like, dang it. And that sucks because launch weekend's always really important, you know, for engagement and you know, getting eyes on things, but it's fine. I try not to stress too much about like, I gotta be out there. It's like, yeah, it's fine. Rishi, take care. Have a good night. All right, let's rest, and then we can kill this abomination. I have a feeling this is gonna be a tough enemy. We shall see, though. We'll find out how tough it is. Okay. Don't be mean. Oh, this is bad. Okay, buddy. Oh, that was not good. Yep, that's scary. It's just so tanky. Okay. That's the shot we want. Oh gosh, that's so gross. No! I thought it had a wolf head. It has an alligator head. Oh gosh. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Get closer to me. I could just kite it. No! That was amazing. We dodged both of those encounters. Both those attacks, I mean. Can't speak! Oh, I didn't realize my health. My goodness. I didn't realize my health was so low. It is an alligator. It just has all these... Okay, that's weird. Well, let's heal again, because that was terrifying. Jeez. Shayla says, I'm at the Tower of Penance and Lords of the Fallen, so with my limited playtime, I doubt I'll get to Wu Chang. Tower of Penance. Ooh, I'm trying to remember which one that is. Tower of Penance. Gosh, man, it's been a while since I haven't played that since 2023 for sure. All I know is the world in that game is really nice. The area that bothered me the most pre-patch and all that was the area where you go and you're like in the swamp. That one's tough. It'll probably take me a couple of weeks, and that's fine, you know? By then, I think if there are any, all the bugs will be kind of worked out. Oh, the manse is the, oh, if I'm not mistaken, that area that I'm talking about, right? Like the swampy area? Maybe not. But yeah, I think by then, if you do wait a little bit, I don't know if it's going to be buggy at all or anything, but I think like everything was smoothed out. Like it'll be balanced a little bit more after a few weeks. So I'm not sure what kind of difficulty we're going to have on it. I imagine it'll be on par with like a standard Souls-like. This, you know, kind of pretty punishing for the most part until you figure out, okay, what's the mechanic? Should I rely on parrying more or dodging? You seem to be rewarded for both. And it seems like you gain like this meter. And as you gain like whatever that meter is, right, like you're able to build up your power. So now whenever you do weapon swaps or abilities, they're like at the max power or max, you know, damage. So I think that's pretty interesting. Like I'm like, it's gonna be one of those where you can have like excellent like cinematic fights where you're constantly getting your perfect dodges and your parries, and it can be really nice, I think, when it's strung together really nicely anyways. But that's what I'm hoping. It seems like it's going to be like, hey, like as long as you perform well, you will get, you know, if you perform well, essentially, you're going to be able to do the most damage kind of thing. And if you die, so let's say you repeatedly die in Wu Chang Fallen Feathers, there's a penalty as well. So as you die, you get more of like the feathering or whatever, and eventually like a clone of yourself will be pursuing you. So it's really interesting how they kind of put that together. But no. All right. Oh no, I thought that would go away. That hurts really bad too. Oh, that was dumb, but that's fine. That was kind of funny. That works, right? That was a nice counter there, actually. That would have hurt. The knockback of the perfect timing shot should help a lot. Oh, I hope so. This is a fight that is always quite difficult for me, actually. And I do love that. Like initially I was like, man, it really knocks you back pretty far, but it's really solid. It's excellent for when you're in any kind of encounter where the enemy can attack quickly. You can just go in and go out.
What are they doing here?
Very nice. Shayla says it's geared more towards dodging, but also rewards for parries. Ah. Oh, only certain weapons are for parrying. Dang. That's interesting then. Because I'll probably want to go that. Just depending on how fluid the combat is, I might want to go one route or the other, you know? Like in Stellar Blade, for example, it felt so rewarding to dodge. And maybe, you know, depending on what feels more natural, I'll go with whatever that is. But I love parrying, but I'm not going to force it. You know, if the game prefers the dodging or leans towards or favors dodging, I'm going to do that. Yeah, that'll be fine then. I'm fine with dodging. There's a Pinocchio move that turns Geppetto into a puppet because of a wish said wrong. There's a lot of different variants apparently, right?
There must have been a fight. But this much blood. Someone is dying or dead.
I think I explained in the past, in a previous stream, that this is Romeo's scythe. You can tell from the serrate, like the edges, they have like that unique design on it. And then this is the handle for Romeo's scythe as well. So even in human form as a stalker, he was using his scythe. And he got in a fight here with Arlecchino. Arlecchino kicked his ass, it seems. Broke his weapon, and that's when he captured him. So crazy stuff. Shayla says you can equip 2 weapon loadouts for different circumstances. Nice. And that's where that weapon swap comes into play then. That's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna it kind of reminds me then of, if this is the case, right? We have the weapon loadouts, almost kind of like a Ninja Gaiden, where you can mid-combat be changing between the two, and it just looks so fluid, and it's just really rewarding. So if it plays like that, my gosh, it's gonna be awesome. I've seen some of the other things I was mentioning, but I didn't know anything about the limitations to the parries and the loadouts, and that's really neat. Oh, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna have to kill that guy quickly. Okay, I have an idea actually. Yeah. That's fine. Not ideal. Jerks. This is more faithful to the original? Yeah, agreed. And they'll let you respec without cost at any time according to what I need. Yes, and according to what I read. That is correct. I saw that and I was like, man, you can respec at any time. And I even mentioned like that's quality of life right there, because so many times like you're almost penalized for respecing. But if you don't like know a game in and out, you know, oftentimes you're like, the attributes are like, well, you're not really sure how to distribute them in the most effective way. But I like being able to have that freedom of changing it. That means you can literally, what that ties into, and me that I've at least heard of, is that the boss fights will have you completely be like, yeah, this build is not necessarily working. It's more so this fight's going to be reliant on this technique. And maybe that's why the respecking is so easy, because you might need to change up your, you know, the way your strategy that much, that drastically. So that's really interesting to me. And I love a free respec. Okay, I'm running up here. I normally don't do this. So back to Romeo. How did he get his scythe back? I have plot armor. I have no clue. But that is his scythe. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I just don't know how he would have gotten it back. I have no... Why would I do that? Why would I do that? I'm gonna die now. So I thought I was being smart by taking out that big gorilla that was throwing rocks at my head. That wasn't very smart. How did he get his scythe back? I have no clue. But there's somehow, some way. I don't know. I don't know how he got it, actually. I'm trying to think through, and it just doesn't make sense to me. Thank you, Copycat, for the follow over on Kick. Thank you so much. You know, if you were really thinking about it, I wonder, right? Like if, you know, he gets captured by Geppetto, blah, 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 and then he's like, well, I'm gonna need my weapon. And I'm sure there's gotta be, I mean, I'd imagine, well, it wouldn't be the need, it'd have to be Geppetto then. Geppetto may have rebuilt it or whatever, repaired it. Who knows? Those are such good questions and funny plot holes that I didn't even think about. Yeah, that was painful. Those little kangaroos, man. Should've let go. Bad timing there. I use throwables. Yeah, that's the way to go, honestly. I could use throwables here, but I've been so like a stickler on like, I gotta just use Cataclysm. Plot armor, man. Yeah, I don't know. I wish that that made more sense, but somebody had to have repaired it, for sure. You're at the place with the perfect guard grind. Ugh, that was scary. Why? Why would I do that? I don't care. I'm doing it anyways. I'm insane. Okay. That was a really crazy decision, but it worked. The perfect guard grindstone, you mean? Or are you talking about... Because these are where the two broken grindstones are. Perfection grindstone I thought we got way earlier. If that's what you're referring to. That's what I was thinking, fam. I was thinking the same thing, fam. But maybe he's talking about something different. Yes! Shinto! Now the ape's gonna be on my butt, too. No! All y'all get wrecked then, I don't care. Oh my gosh. Damn it! Survive! Okay. Oh gosh. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it. Balls! Okay, hold on. This is the scariest fight I've ever... No! Okay. Oh my Donkey Kong, man. What the Fuoco was that? That's all I have to say. What the Fuoco, man. That was so cheap. That was so cheap. I don't ever want to do that sequence again. The perfection grindstone. Hey, baby. How are you doing? My wife's over on TikTok. TikTok. Sorry about hanging up on you earlier. our phone, like, so she dropped her phone like a million times yesterday, in fact, and it's acting all crazy. And I was like, I can't hear you. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. I can hear you now. I can hear you now. And so it just was like one of those calls. You're like, what's happening? So it just disconnected. But then I had to start streaming. I'm like, I'm sorry. How are you doing, babe? Is your phone working better? I was stress eating my air popcorn with that. That way I couldn't have eaten. I was terrified the whole time. I was scared. Fighting both of those elites at once. That, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of cool, but it was very scary. Oh, nice. Okay, you just had to reset it, babe. Good. Yeah, I thought it was my phone, so I was like, well, maybe it's mine. because all of the messages kept coming in, and then they'd come in as text message, not iMessage. So I was like, maybe it's mine. So I ended up resetting mine too. And then when I reset it, all the messages you sent, they resent as iMessages. So it just sent the same set of messages twice. So I was like, okay, that's weird. Well, I'm glad it works. But yeah, that was a sucky encounter. 2 elites at once. Is the tyrannical predator going to break my stream, or what do you call it? My streak. My streak of beating bosses first try. I think so. I think so, because it's just a tough boss, and without perfect guard, makes it a little more challenging, but who knows? We'll do the best we can. I'd hate to die, but at the same time, it's not like it doesn't really matter if we take 100 attempts or 1 attempt. I don't get any extra hairs on my chest, unfortunately. Oh man, but hey, at least we got through that double elite encounter. That's cool. Normally I take very like every precaution and everything I can do to not engage with both of those at the same time. That did not happen that time. Alright, here goes, guys. Tyrannical Predator. We have this. I don't know how tanky he's going to be, though. I might need the Wish Stone. Sorry, guys. I need to go back to get the Wish Stone. This could be an encounter that takes a little bit longer than I'd like. I don't know how tanky he's going to be, so if I don't have the Wish Stone, then we'd be in a kind of a bind. Do I have this? Restore Legion. Alright. Hopefully we don't have to use it. If we do, it's fine. I'll live with it. But as you guys know, I'm a minimalist when it comes to these things. Like, I don't want anything in my belt. I don't want to use items I don't have to. I don't want to be swapping millions of different weapons. I just don't like that. I'm not. Maybe call me lazy. I just don't like to do all that. Fam says you can break the poise easily. It'll be fun if you can break the poise. Oh yeah, if we can break his poise like we have been with those counter shots, then we might have something going here. All right, you guys ready? I'm not either. All right, let's go. Hello. Balls. Ah, his tail, you bastard. Balls, dude, that hurt so bad. I might die here. Why don't you get staggered, brother? Let's say golf clap. That was tough, man. That was first try too. Whew.
Size of that thing. Is that how big they normally get?
No, Gemini. That's not how big crocodiles get, brother. Like, are you crazy?
Pretty good at this.
That was insane. That was insane. I almost died like 4 times at the end. It started off really strong and then it didn't. Oh no. There's all the little, I didn't even notice that. Somebody was cleaning his little pen before they got eaten alive. Yeah, that was rough. My gosh. We got it first try though, so I'm like, it was sloppy, but it worked. We got it, right? Yay! Matthias says, I'm the same way. I'm a minimalist as well as it comes to Souls likes. Don't want to be Batman using his utility belt because there's only one Batman. Very true. GG, says Shayla. The damage is just nuts, said Fam. Yes, the damage that he was doing was crazy, but I was actually doing some pretty decent damage as well. Richard says, is this your first run with the DLC? No, it's not. I've done the DLC several times. I did the bow only run and I included the DLC at chapter 5 as well, and it was quite challenging because everything else we were just mowing through. Yeah, there's millions of Batmans, right, with the multiverse stuff going on. GG's great first try victory. Definitely better than your first encounter with that boss when you played the DLC. Oh my gosh. Don't even remind me, Matthias. That was... You remember I was fighting him? Well, the first night, I couldn't even beat him, right? Because I was like, guys, I gotta go. Because it was getting late. And then the next day, I finally beat him, but it took multiple attempts. He was a challenge. But yeah, I would say that's a night and day difference from that fight. Richard says, noise. I think you should use the whirlwind amulet. Ooh, I think you might be right. But which one would we drop? See, because this actually benefits us. Every single one of these are almost required. This is good. This is good. This gives us S scaling, which is damage. This is also good. I would only swap out this one, really. Because I do like this. I like the legion that we get from it. It's a considerable amount. It's like another 2 shots. The whirlwind amulet, as Fam says, it actually increases your fizz damage when a dodge is successful. And I'm dodging all of the time. So it'd be a test to see which one of these does the most damage. So maybe we test that. We test that. We test that when we go back to the hotel. I think that's an excellent suggestion, fam, and I'll definitely consider it. You've given me much to consider. Much to consider. Richard says, nice! Tyrannical Predator pre-nerf was significantly harder. Tyrannical Predator pre-nerf, it gives me nightmares. Remembering how cheap he was. He was quite difficult. Oh! She was coming in hot. I kind of got a little scared there. But yeah, I agree. I think everything pre-nerf was amazingly harder. It was like so hard. But I was fine. I was okay with it. You would die in 2 hits, as one should. It's like rank 5 difficulty essentially. If you go try rank 5, you will die in 2 hits. If not 1. You'll die in 1 fury attack. I have to release those a little earlier then. Okay, fine. Fine. Eat that. Forsaken puppet or whatever. And then it's like, good job, drop kick. And then we got the Luigi guy. Ugh. Come on. I'll just have this one ready for you then. Pre-nerf bragging rights. That's right. I beat the whole damn game pre-nerf before they nerfed it to hell. They really did reduce the difficulty quite a bit on the boss. The damage that you receive and all that was drastically different. You guys saw, that's why I died. And not only that, but I was rusty. And then it's hard as hell, so it's like, okay, not only is this game really hard and it's unforgiving, but you're rusty. So we had all of that. But I started, I think in like stream 3, I was like, okay, I'm feeling a little bit better. But even then, the funny thing is, now the way I use the Azure Dragon Crescent Glaive versus then, night and day difference. So we need to relive that old Azure Dragon Crescent Glaive stuff. Because that weapon is incredible. That's how I've been going through rank 5 mostly.
Whoa, get a look at this impressive handiwork. I've seen something like this before.
Wait, oh yeah, I was saying there a brother over here? Which one of you guys want to like be brave and come fight me? How did that not kill you? Dodge, baby. Okay, that was not smart. We want to dodge laterally. I need you to come over here. Pre-nerf bragging rights. Absolutely. So glad I beat it before then too. Same thing with Lords of the Fallen. Like I was like a day out before they did the patch, and they changed all like the crazy, broken, unbalanced umbral stuff, and I was like, oh gosh. But I was so glad I beat it beforehand. I wonder if that counts as like a shot towards his little canister, because it technically was at his back. Wait a second, yeah. I was like, I think that still fires off. Bro, you're really tanky. You wanna stop being tanky? Very nice. Very nice. Well, I'm gonna charge all the way, wait for you to stand up, and then shoot, because you annoy me. Ancient disc. That'll come in handy. We're gonna buy all the quartz this time, and that way we can go ahead and increase our consumable limit even further. So, Matthias says, however, in your defense, when you played the DLC originally, wasn't that a bare bones account save file? So you were basically playing handicap. Not sure if that matters. Apparently I was severely under leveled, because I was like way under level 100, and level 100 was like where you need to be at. I hadn't played in like forever as well. And then that particular fight, I only used one weapon, and it was the Azure Dragon Crescent Glaive, which is a good weapon, but I wasn't doing it any justice. But yeah, that was not my best work. But hey, I like that you guys see me at my worst too, because I mean, it's like, it shows that, hey, if you don't give up, you can eventually, you know, win. It's always like a matter of like will. Not so much skill, but will, you know? Because honestly, my skill at that level, it was really bad. Low level skill. And then just more so that I didn't give up and I try and find ways to make it work. And I always hope that that like encourages you guys to be like, oh yeah, I can do it too. Because even me, who does this for a living, can suck really bad. And it's fine. It's okay. I'm trying to think, should I just keep pressing forward? I have a really, well, I mean, I don't know. Let's just press forward, right? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's not be hasty. I'm just not wanting to have to defeat those two puppets on the way back, but well, that's nothing. I can't be so silly. But yeah, haste makes waste. So we'll go back this way then. The reason why I keep cranking up motivity is because our Legion arm has S scaling with it, so more damage. I'm surprised that did not aggro her sister. I was like, she's awake, right? Or aware. Really? No. Doing little baby shots and thinking that would speed things up, but it didn't. It certainly did not. Alright, this guy's gonna be fun. This. Keep punching the meat. Oh, okay. So it's just gonna be Dodge City all day, okay? Surprised I didn't crack him. Oh, the drop kick. We love that. Oh, that was scary. More so because of the camera angle. I have no more stuff. Lovely. Oh my son of a mother. Oh, what a jerk. Okay. Jeez Louise. That used all of my Fable. Like I hit him with charge shots a lot. I don't know if whenever I was getting them charged and I missed and he hit me, if that used Fable or Legion or not, but I don't think it did. Yeesh. If we see you at your best, we'll claim editing. Oh, absolutely. If it's like crispy, yeah, the power of editing. Oh yeah. Just kidding, of course, but there are some out there that you're better than, in my opinion, that claimed first try victories that gave everyone else a very hard time. Yeah, I don't know. I think that in general, my superpower is that I don't give up. And that I can kind of come up with something on the fly. Like, you know, like certain builds, I'm like, hey, I'm just going to do this, and I just wing it. Like, I don't plan, I don't look at, like, spreadsheets of damage and whatever. I don't look at routes. Like, I'm just like, I'll just figure it out, you know? And I think my ability to adapt that way is, like, my superpower, but... And then the fact that I don't give up. Because I think more than anything, it's just, like, a matter of time. You know, it's like, as long as you start getting better, you learn from the loss and all that. So, at least that's what I try and go for, but who knows? Oh no, not that. No. You're mean. Mean lady. Man, that counter shot or the perfectly timed shot is... The explosion is just massive. You know, the funny thing, Matthias, is I very rarely get first try victories. I very rarely get first try victories. Damn it. Just trying those little pepper shots just to get it going. Just to finish her off. Hey, I got another Legion magazine. Sweet. I'm probably gonna need it. This sequence is quite annoying for me. I am gonna go ahead and use it then, might as well. It's a freebie. Okay, that could have been bad. That could have been bad. It's actually when we go up the ladder and it starts getting a little more tricky. A strength and it +3. That's fun. You see that shadow there? Might as well charge up, right? This could be bad. Let's see though if we survive. You missed, dummy. Okay. Now we should be fine minus... Okay, yeah, I was like, where's she coming? Which angle is she coming from? And then there's another walker, like no shooter, it's melee one, I guess. Where is she? That's her. Yikes. Just figure it out. Some people would freak out if I told them that these days. They'd be like, oh no, it's online, Google, YouTube down? Exactly. They'd be like, something must be wrong here. I don't know. Solving the problem is, for me, half the fun. Figuring out on the fly, because that adds more challenge to me, because whenever, like, if there's something, like, I don't know, to me, if I were to say, I'm going to do a challenge run where I'm using chopsticks only, and I'm like, okay, well, where do I get the chopsticks, and how much damage do they do, and what's the best route with these, and whatever. It's like, I don't like to do that because it takes out a lot of the fun. For me, part of the challenge is figuring that out. Like, can you imagine, like, if you're stranded on an island, it's like, hey, how are you gonna eat? How are you gonna do? You gotta figure it out, right? And I enjoy that challenge, you know. So if I route it out, it takes away some of the challenge, and for me, that makes it bland. It makes it boring. Like, I need a challenge. Like that's just the way I. Challenge to me is like very satisfying. It's kind of what motivates me. Because other than that, everything's easy and it's just boring. And it's like, well, I'll eventually get to it. It's like, ugh, I don't know. But if you have those layers of challenge there, it just makes it so much more exciting to me. And then there's like, it's almost like I have to solve a puzzle while on the fly. You know, I like that. It's really fun for me. I'm just weird, I guess. Shay, this is, I get first try victories, but I don't do challenges. I level up until I'm probably overpowered with limited farming for items. But I die over and over to stupid stuff. You're like me, like gravity has probably killed me more than anything else, but yeah. Gravity, and there's one boss that I'm like, I think I blocked it out of my memory because it's so traumatic. Alright guys, this is where things get a little scary. Oh gosh. This is gonna be a tough fight because I actually rely quite a bit on. Well, you know, let me just, I say that and then I think back to it. I think actually, and as part of the DLC, this is another testament to like where dodging is a little more effective. So that's fine. We're gonna dodge. We're gonna be fine. Matthias to show you I'm exactly the same way. However, that didn't work out in my favor towards the end of AI Limit. So this is AI Limit was fun except Ursula. Oof. It was that was a fun. I love the demo. I just have not got around to the game yet. Haven't even beaten first Berserker Kazan. I'm adding a list of backlog to my backlog of games I haven't completed, and I'm like, I can't do that. So Claire Obscure has got to be beaten at some point. The first Berserker Kazan as well. So we've got some homework. We've got some cleaning to do. But the thing is, I can't do the cleanup until the games that I've scheduled and I've had, you know, planned to feature on the channel this year keep coming out, like Wukong and whatever else. We've got Ninja Gaiden, we've got Lost Soul Aside. We've got a handful of games that I already had planned before the year started, you know. But I will complete those at some point. And then when things are really slow and we're all bored and there's nothing to play, then we'll be Sekiro as well. Alright, we've all seen this. Alright, here goes. Kazan needs to be completed? I agree. Ah, you jerk wagon. Stop!
None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives.
Oh, that was so close. She takes a lot of punishment though. Ah, I couldn't have the timing for that. I have to heal. Really? I've not seen that attack before. She goes around in circles. How are you not stunned yet, woman? Oh crap.
You impudent little puppet.
Your mama.
This far.
Oh, okay. That was not my bad. I was kidding. I can't guard it. Ah. Okay, yeah, that worked. That worked. That worked. And then a fourth hit to the combo. Here's where we start Shinto, start spamming heals.
My work aren't complete for this. How do you prepare
Stop, crazy lady.
this time?
No. I don't want to die. I'm gonna get hit so hard here. Oh gosh. Back up, lady. Alright, no. Stay close. Thank you.
You dare destroy my sublime creation.
Get wrecked, baby. First try. That was a first try.
The two of us.
Let's go. That was awesome. Whew. Oh, I missed a bunch of chat. Hold on, you guys are saying all these amazing things. Really enjoying Sekiro. Ooh, I can't wait. German says, Marchiona nearly has the same left hand like Geppetto. Yep, exactly. I think he did get the idea from her. And Matthias is Inhuman. Mayhaps you remember, mayhaps you don't. But if you remember, after you beat the demo, there was a very difficult boss standalone encounter you could try. Well, she had a psycho sister that was even harder. I remember her. She was like the hunter of blades or whatever they called him. She was a jerk. I do remember that. I remember her being quite the jerk. And the only thing that was our saving grace in that particular fight was the fact that you could change your loadout and access things you didn't have access to before. You know, you could equip different items. Your loadout could be much different. Matthias is laughing. Luke says, I sat down for a long night with this fight and I got it done in 3 attempts. Very nice. Very nice. Fam says, GG's. Luke says, done. Matthias says, GG's, awesome first try victory. Shayla says, yeah, that was Ursula, Matthias. Ugh. Do not like. We do not like Ursula. And that's who Shayla was mentioning too earlier. She mentioned Ursula. Well, that wasn't so bad, right? I mean, we haven't even... Well, we did use that. I don't know if we needed it, but... Whatever, right? Whatevs.
Are all those humans?
Probably.
Just how evil does someone have to be to do something like this?
Pretty evil, I'd say. It's like a big rose. It's so cool. I mean, I like his style. Kind of sloppy, but I do like it. The red wax. Matthias is like, that is she we don't speak of. She says, I died to her over and over my first playthrough, and she was worse my second playthrough.
Hello.
Have you used the gun sword at all yet? I have not used Pale Knight, Luke, because I feel like that would make it even easier. We've been doing only Cataclysm, or Cataclysm only, and it's been an absolute blast. Not only is it fun, but it also has been a challenge in its own way, using only the Legion arm. It's a little interesting. But if I use Pale Knight and all that, which are allowed in this run, but I don't think I'll be using them, I can use Pale Knight, fully charged R2 strikes, and I can use Lorenzini's Bolt Blade, Fable charged strikes, but it's just not necessary. So, did I agree? Okay, I'm gonna get you little shoes. But yeah. Shaped like a rose, says Fam, absolutely. So I haven't used it at all, other than saying that I could use it and showing like the moves that I could use earlier in the first stream, but I don't think I'll need it. Oh, you know, I wonder if this would be much easier. Let's do something dumb here. It's been great so far. Oh yeah. Ready? That didn't work. That didn't work. Watch, this is how hard it is to use throwables in this damn game. This doesn't matter, obviously. I mean, I can, and then throwables are allowed, just so you know, in this run. But, we'll use these, because I have so many. I'm gonna use all of these, just so you know. Trying to hit this damn thing. Oh, okay. Okay. Minor adjustments. Not doing this. Let's go get Icarus real quick. I suck with all of those, though. Fam, I suck with all of those. I'm gonna go grab the bow real quick. Oh, I don't have to grab. I was gonna use. I said Icarus. But yeah, this fight. Yeah, no, there's no need for me to do that. I'm not doing damage to enemies anyways. And I just want to, and this, is this necessary? Absolutely not. Have we gone to the basement in St. Frangelico Cathedral? Absolutely not. But we certainly will. At some point, right? I like the squeak. You dummy. Okay. Yay! We get the flower tea set. Look at us. Look at us go. Need to use the bow, says Luke. You read my mind. Fam says the Sawtooth. Fam, I suck at throwables. And any other Souls like in Dark Souls and stuff, for example, I can throw things and it's fine. It's just fine. But in this game, like I usually use the head as like a way to kind of judge what I'm gonna shoot, and I can never get a good throwable off unless I'm locked on. But like free aiming, I'm terrible. Mini games are the exception, yeah, for sure. It's not doing anything. It's just for the sake of me wanting to 100% it and not lose my mind throwing sawtooth blades for no reason. I am so bad at that. The throwables, when I'm locked on, it just feels a little bit better. Much better, actually. Yeah, I use the bow. I think the bow is fantastic. You can use Icarus as well. Icarus is really good too. To kill those little things for the carnival games. I don't use throwables much, period. Unless like I have done a firebomb only run or whatever in Dark Souls. Minus Quaylag, then I use dung pies for her, but... Yay! That's it? He didn't give us like the whole like... Oh, we didn't even get the fake dance gesture, which we normally would get. Normally you get it even though you already have it. You know, you get the prompt. That's interesting. It would be cool if you could shoot those same dolls under the bridge and get some... Yeah, I know. You can't even interact with those, fam. It's so weird. You can't even actually... There's like no collision. There's no collision detection with those. Laxation Arlecchino are going to be interesting with Cataclysm only. I think Laxation will be fine. I think Arlecchino is going to be a pain in the ass. And the funny thing is, I think Arlecchino Phase 1 is going to be the hardest part because he does a lot of those double strikes. And if I can't perfect guard, I don't know what the heck I'm going to do. Like, I kind of at a loss. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I could probably just equip a weapon and then perfect guard with it, you know? That's what I was thinking as like a loophole. I love some throwables. Oh, they're so good though. I just don't use them much. That was a counter. Explosions are so juicy when doing the counters. Alright, let's kill this idiot. Peekaboo. Oh! That was awesome. One more little jab and he's dead. You used all my stuff. See these, I wish these you could do something with. Me and Fam were saying the same thing, like you can't do anything with it. You can't shoot them, you can't do anything. And I thought it was gonna be something like, I don't know, like something you, like a secret, like Fam was saying, but you can't even interact with them. Normally you can't sneak up on her like that. She turns around pretty quickly, but I don't think I'll be able to reach this guy. I'm gonna try. Yeah. Lovely. I'll just get ambushed by you later, I suppose. Oh shoot. Forgot about this guy. Did you get more Legion slots? I did. So I have like the max Legion because I have 100% capacity. So I respect for 100% capacity. That gives you the biggest Legion bar. Fable slots don't really matter right now though. If that's true, French, because I'm not using any weapon. But the Legion bar at the bottom left behind me is pretty much maxed out. I have 100% capacity. The only thing that can increase it more is some advance. Whee! The only thing I can do to increase it is the advance, of course. But we have plenty, and then we do have the Legion, the consumable limit increasing. So once I get more quartz, I'm going to increase the limit even more. So right now I can hold 4 Legion calibers, or Legion thingies, Legion magazines. I need to hold more than that, though. Actually, shoot, that was a stupid idea. I don't want to fall off. Okay. Good. We're good. Where's the other guy? Did I kill him too? I'll take it. Collateral damage. The new Legion slot. Oh no. Is that what you mean? Okay, no. I only have the one because I'm only using Cataclysm, but yeah. I don't have that. I could, and that could be one of the things we end up slotting into so that we can get we need to apply quartz because I need to end up increasing my Legion magazines. So the Legion magazines right here behind me. I need to increase how many I can have. Right now I can only hold like 4. I need more. Advance helps Legion. Yes, it does. The refill slots. You should be able to hold 5 Legion mag. Okay, I can only do 4 right now, I think. Oh, I gotta sit down. Well, this is easy because I can just destroy these with rolling into them. So. Balls. I'm coming for you. I missed. Ass. Oh gosh. I don't know. I don't know if that worked. I guess it did. Yay. That worked. Sloppy, but it worked. So I should be able to hold 5 Legion magazines. Nice. I'm down with that. As many as I can hold. The more, the better. Now this guy's gonna be fun. Yeah, I figured you'd say that. Sweeping puppet lady. Problem is, I don't know how much that elite is going to take. So it wasn't smartest for me to just press forward anyways, because probably gonna have to repeat some of this sequence. What do I do? We'll come back for that guy. I always check even though there's nothing over here. But we do, and well, we should have some quartz that's... Yeah, we have 4, so we can probably unlock at least one other. And there's some phase 7 stuff that was looking really nice that I didn't even... I mean, I haven't played that many New Game Plus cycles on a single file. I've done a lot of fresh save files. So that's really cool. 7 phases. And there's some really good stuff that's kind of game-breaking in the phase 7 anyways. It's so good, Luke. It's such a great arm. That chest there is only on New Game Plus files, by the way, so. Otherwise, on a fresh save file, that chest with that amulet that we just picked up, you wouldn't see it there. I've tried going into every single cart, even the carts with the carcasses and all that, but there's like 4 carts you can jump into, and none of them do anything different. Gemini's like, oh wow, it's beautiful. Yeah, I'll show you in a little bit, Luke. You'll see phase 7 here in a little bit. I'm gonna go to, well, once I get to the hotel, I guess.
Even this place was prettier.
When I get to the hotel, Eventide Krat, you'll see. Eventide Hotel Krat. That's hard to say. Whee! Okay. Why aren't you aggroing? I always think there's an item up here there isn't. It's so weird. Yeah, I know. It happens. Oh, balls. I guess what I get for being overzealous. Shit. Okay. Phase 7 breaks the game, Luke, says Shayla. Yeah. No, it's got some really cool stuff. Like you can guard Fable without even perfect guarding it. You can, there's something else. I was like, what? It's got some good stuff, though. How did that not do any damage? Went right over his head, I guess. Alrighty. Why are they not coming alive? If there's not an item up there, then there's clearly a missed opportunity. Yeah, well, the thing is you drop down and then you get all the goodies, but I'm like, I always think there's an item there. It feels like there should be something there, right, Matthias? It's got it. Alright, so we'll drop down here. And then we do need to come back, unfortunately. I got 2 more Legion magazines somehow.
Oh, meanwhile, well, either way.
Oh. Give me. I already have this, and I don't really want multiples of the same stuff. Yeah, I don't really need anything else, sir.
That is a key.
And that is a key. And the way they work is you put them in a little hole and you turn them. Open stuff. That's how keys work. Alright, so that tram key. Fam says another would be cool thing that peering into the distance work on the ferry wheel, or peering in the distance working on the Archon fleet on the boats. Like if you're standing on the mast, like why isn't that a thing? That'd be really cool. It's like the Puppet King is dead. If there's not an entire... Oh, never mind. I read that already, Matthias. Fam says my chat. Your chats are coming in. This guy sounds so creepy. They're coming in. Coin. Whee. Can't believe you get a full moonstone for that. Like, that's great. I'm almost all out. I'm almost all out on my off-stream profile of upgrade materials because I experiment with different weapons and things like that, and the 2 dragon sword, Azure Dragon Crescent Glaive, and some of the other notables are of course maxed out. I say we go for that fight as much as I don't really care for it. We're gonna go for the elite. This guy's tough. But dodging is pretty effective against him, actually. Alright guys, let's see what we can do here. He's got a long intro. Okay. Ow. Oh, my timing. Oh, my health. Look at that. My health is just melting. I am panicking, guys. That was desperation. It was not skill, promise. What's magic is how he just grabs new flamethrowers out of nowhere. New torches. No! I will spam this all day, sir. Wait! I'm out of Fable. Ah, I'm screwing up now. Yep. I didn't watch my Legion, and I thought I got mixed up. I was looking at my Legion. I was not looking at my Legion, sorry, and so completely empty. And then whenever I was trying to check it and see, like, is it good? I'm like, oh, my Fable's full. Fable and Legion obviously are different. I was like, oh no, I messed up. That's okay. Let's go back and get our stuff. Oh man, same, Luke. He was quite tough. He's a jerk. I think I'm just gonna run in here. Like fighting everybody. I wonder how much though. Well, how far will they go, right? You gonna follow me, ladies? Okay. She's going back. Yeah, this guy's a jerk. He hits so hard. Ta-da! You need to strafe to the left when he's doing that, just by the way. Stop! Oh no! It's only because I overheated on that last hit too. Dang it. I know, it's the first death to like a normal, like, to an elite, to a clown versus a boss. Isn't that funny? What a joke. Yeah, that's funny, man. Like, what? He got me twice. I knew this guy was gonna be tough, but the thing is, we were doing actually really good that second attempt. The problem is, that like combo he did with the 3 jumps. That was no fun. I got overheated on the last hit, and that's what killed me. I would have been able to heal, I had plenty of heals. Hello. Too late on the counter attempt there. It's my bad. I'm out. After all that, he has an Ergo Crystal of the Eternal. That's insane. He deserves one because he's freaking strong. I really hate that dude. Yes, I do too, Shayla. He's not my favorite. Not in the slightest. Oh wow, we have like all the weight we need. That's funny. We're gonna have some really good defenses then. We can max out all the defensive gear with all the upgrades we're gonna get this go around. Alright, let's go to the zoo tram station. Get out of here. Fam says vaporize. Yes. Very much. Oh gosh. Speed run. Speed run tactics. We're not using the Lorenzini bolt blade though, but still counts. Zoo tram station. La, 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 la. Oh yeah. Why isn't Rome? What's his nuts saying anything? Like something, 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 Romeo. He didn't say it. Gemini has left the building. Is there someone there?
Hello.
there. They add so many syllables, you know? And it's funny. I like listening to the different types of like accents they have. There's someone there. Instead of just there. American style. I'm here.
Hello?
Mean lady.
Is someone there?
Yes.
Can you help? This is. You see a paint.
I got you. I got you. She's an alchemist, though. I would have been like, bam! I would have, you know, like Looney Tunes style, slam the canvas over her head. Be like, think about that for a little bit.
I'm sure you would love.
Listen.
Unfortunately, stumbling. What do you think? What do you see when you look at my painting?
I see nothing. I see the emptiness that resides within you. And your
I lost, you know, the world.
cold, dead heart. Yeah, she's not nice, so I can be mean to her. Real life, I would have grabbed the canvas and been like, yeah! And then only her head would be poking through, you know? All Looney Tunes style. La la. They're the enemies that we didn't kill. Moving around. In-game graphics. Very nice. Then we get to see Spring. Little kitty cat. Eventide Hotel Krat. I like how Spring's just watching. It's like she's like, oh yeah, I've taken this ride many times before. What a cutie. The guy, that's our stop. Let's go catch her. She goes down the vent and then drops like a whole story. It's pretty funny. You can hear her still. That'd be cool if there was a secret inside Hotel Krat as well, like an area you could drop off in or anything, but I haven't seen anything like that. Right there. Yes, exactly. Right outside of the boss area for the two-faced overseer, you see all these like anatomy drawings, like Fam is saying, and that's all from her. That's where you get her art supplies actually as well. Yes, very good, very good. Sure, this is my first playthrough. I missed the ergo in the corner behind boxes near Goddard. Oh yeah. I went there because I thought that would be like another path, you know, but I think we're all good on that. We can get the upgraded P organ thingy. Oh, let's go ahead and get another Legion magazine. Yes, and we get a quartz. Very nice. Activate P organ. Yes. So I need the lightweight thing's cool. Fury attack guard is also really cool. That would help me on like subsequent runs, honestly. I can't guard in this run. So I mean, actually they're all kind of like, well, dang it. Second arm, I mean, I guess, but we'll just do this for now. Stagger attack. None of these are life-changing yet. Special. That's cool. I actually really like that. Not that I can use it. I mean, this is all for, I guess, later in life. Perfect guard with no stamina. Perfect guard, Fable charge enhanced. Charge Legion when eliminating enemy. That's good. And then we also get the consumable. That's good, and I should have probably got that too, but it's fine. Affecting the lead. Oh, that's good too. Consumable possession. There you go. Do I have 3 and soon increase? Yeah. Possession limit 2 would be this. So maybe I can get one more, Shayla. I might be able to get one more, right? I don't know though. My neck is killing me. So let's see if I go rest. Nope, I still only have 4. That sucks. I have 5. Okay, cool. I do have 5. So maybe, because there is one more, increase consumable possession limit 1, I might be able to get another 1. And if so, that'd be 6. I don't know. That would be really cool. I would be okay with that. Talk with all these jerks. Possible. I don't remember if you can have actually more than 5. Oh, man. Well, I hope so, but if not, it's fine. I mean, either way, right? Hey, little kitty. This guy.
Well, and yet you but no matter. Ignorant fool. I do so look forward to
I don't like you.
Red, but yes, perhaps there's a reason. Perhaps he would know most everyone. He could. I beg them. If you're looking. Well,
I've been wanting to try this forever. Where is the bag? You would think. Am I too close to you? He's looking at me. I'm gonna use that during the fight and see what happens. Oh, that's what I want to do. Fine. Fine then. Let's see. And also on the next P organ. Then you can upgrade the P organ if you have them all. Ooh, nice. I can do it even more. Yeah, you're right. I think you can greet. Yeah, you can do the Stalker greet. Oh, you mean greet, the normal greet.
splendid. What a pleasure to meet a stalker worthy ignorant fools. If you're looking.
Hold on, I didn't mean to do any of that. Okay. You mean greet, the greet. Hello, good sir.
Utter perfection. In the right light, I could even believe you were a gentleman.
Well, thank you. I like his little, like, sort of comments, but not. Compliments, I mean. Your compliments are stinging. Whenever he talks.
Just imagine. What they imagining?
I have one. Sorry, but I have to give Spring her little belt. Her little collar. Yeah, you don't have it yet. And we have to do this. What kind of humans would we be if we didn't? Oh, stretching. Ugh. All right. Then we got gold coin tree stuff. I don't think we really need anything with that. Upstairs. I think we're good, right? Can we just press forward? I think that's everything that I can think of right now. All right, so that's good. Maybe we get another 3 quartz. We can upgrade another P organ, and then we'll be able to get maybe one more consumable. That'd be fantastic. And then, like Shayla said, we can upgrade it, and maybe that gives us even more. Did anyone try to put the bell on the adult spring? No, I have not. I have not. Oh, the inhumanity if we didn't. This is a new game plus only chest. Alright, let's go do some things. I haven't tried that German, that'd be funny. The alchemists look crazy. Leia just left her key. You can see all the little roses. Oh, you know what? We didn't get the Black Rabbit Brotherhood #1. We haven't done that either. That's fine. And we'll do all that at the end. I mean, if we need to, it is what it is. We're not gonna miss it. I'm just saying, like, we'll get to it. It's not like pivotal, and it's nothing that we can't go back and obtain, even if we quote end quote miss it. So we're fine. That scream, man.
Did you hear that? Could that be Leia?
That was really loud in my headset.
No one in OVERTURE knows how she died. Even
Oh, the inhumanity.
disturbing alchemist facility.
I didn't level up. That's fine. Oh, I can't do my normal backstab strategy with you. Oh gosh. I have to fight you fair and square now. It's no fun. Very nice. And we just about have full legion still after all that. This is where the rats come out. Oh, that's a big son bitch, dude. That's a big one. My god, he's huge. Ugh. I hate the way their backs are like all arched like that. It's so creepy. Stop it. Oh. I'm gonna get frozen. You missed. You got me there. Got me there, partner. The poor man's ampule. Just dodge roll. It's easy. Actually faster if you just do this. There's an antifreeze ampule. Censor button fail. Oh, that was a total fail. I should go to the swear jar, right? But it was a rat, Matthias. You know how I feel about rats, man. I was like, that grossed me out for some more than normal. Like, I just saw like the details and that it was fat and it had a nasty like humpback looking thing. Gosh, I hate that. That's just nasty to me. Vile creature. I just don't understand their existence. I don't. I'm sure there's a purpose, so that's just beyond me. It's beyond me. Nice. This is what Shayla was talking about. She said when you get him in narrow, like narrow hallways, narrow areas, it's much easier to kill more than one enemy. I'm like, I've not been able to really successfully do that, but the DLC provides. Oh, that guy's dead too. The guy down there died. What about you, brother? Oh, that's so sweet. He's dead too. There's another brother up here. If he's above, you certainly can't get them. Not, you know, by conventional means. That's funny. That controller make me proud. Don't fail me. Don't. jump scare. Let me go around and kill the big guy. Matai says, there's definitely a rat, and I and us veterans definitely know your apathy and resentment and loathing of rats. They're just so nasty. Man, when I did the what was it? I was hunting for the Ring of Betrothal in Bloodborne. That's one of the rarest items you can get in the Chalice dungeons. And I hadn't seen the rats in that game in so long. I had a little bit, I was like, okay, that's kind of nasty. Oh, that wasn't smart. That wasn't smart. Oh, okay, that works. Oh, that's okay. As long as I can beat you to the punch every single time, and then a little baby punch here. Okay, that was clean. I thought I was gonna get shot to death there. Yeah, but the Bloodborne rats, gosh, they were dank. I mean, they're nasty. Hey, you. That was scary. Fam says, I was wondering if you ignored all humanity except the forced one. This small spring will still interact with you. Ooh, I don't know. That's a really good point, because normally, remember, Adult Spring kind of hates you if you don't have humanity. It's like, what is this creature? That's a good point. You know, I have a file that is 100% dedicated to like real boy ending, and I've only told the truth, and I still have gear sounds whenever I'm charging up an R2 attack. Like, I'm 100% still a puppet. But I have finished it, so now I'm like the real boy, so I'm sure the cat hates us. You know what would be funny is, what if there was a puppet version of the cat? Oof, that'd be dark. I don't know why I went all the way back up here, but it's fine. We're just going the scenic route. That is an interesting test, though. You know, I have a feeling that it would probably still interact with you, just because I don't know if the devs thought about that. They're probably assuming, yeah, most people are good. But what if you had a real boy ending? What if you're a jerk like me and you had a real boy ending? I'm gonna do some things. Wow, this guy did the impossible. He actually interrupted the attack. That is a really good experiment. We gotta test it out one of these days. Take that. Nice. I didn't think those guys were killable. Everything's killable if you try hard enough, I guess. Except him. Can you hurry? Oh my goodness. Same with the tracker too, like if you bring the glove back to him. Yeah, the four-fingered glove. That would be interesting. You bring that glove back to him, but the thing is, he still has 5 fingers at that time because the tower hasn't collapsed yet, you know? Or haven't you fallen down yet? Hello. That's when you know they're jerks, because they're like, oh, I'm only going to wait until you're really, really primed for ambushing. Oh, happy days. Yeah, we did decide this. Like, his finger isn't lost just yet. But I still wonder. I mean, I don't know. It'd be cool, but I don't know if they would have thought about all those details like we have, you know? Because there would definitely be like some holes. We got this guy. The crumpled interrogation log. I have a feeling, oh, this guy's gonna suck. Because I actually do use perfect guards on him quite a bit. That's gonna be fun.
I'd say the deceased was an alchemist. A high-ranking one, too.
That's gonna be
The
fun.
warden. Even he fell to the legendary Stalker in a
Winter's
single
sleep amulet too. They just love giving us these stupid amulets.
No warden, no control. Would explain.
Frost is, I mean, you only experience it in that zoo area, so like they keep giving you like, hey, here's higher frost. I don't remember dealing with it elsewhere. I don't remember dealing with it elsewhere. Help me, please. I almost forgot this item over here. The Legion amulet. I wish that was a +1. That would have been great. The ship area too. Oh gosh. I was looking at chat. I'm gonna grab it. Run, baby. The ship area? Oh yeah, because those like those weird liquor guys from like Resident Evil 2. Those guys. Okay, yeah, never mind. I stand corrected. So I'm saying you guys know better than I do. No, keep that. Now we're getting somewhere. All right. And then this dude will be dead. I almost fell down there again. There's nothing we could do.
It's really sad. But there wasn't any way to save him.
I love elevator secrets, and I wish there were more. There are some, but I wish there were more. They're really the only ones on Path to Pilgrim that I can recall off the top of my head, but I do love me some elevator secrets. Dark Souls 3 has some of the best. So that was a new one as well then. The +3 Winter's Amulet. Yeah, that makes sense. Feels right. I don't remember that chest being there. Hi. Yeah. Crazy lady over here. We got this dude. This has you weave all the way up and down and around. It's crazy. At first I was quite confused, but it's not so bad. The Alchemist Tower. Oh. Oh, what is? Oh, I was like, what is that? That is the light. That was cool. Wasn't paying attention to that before. This dude's gonna be kind of a pain. This is aggro all these dudes. My back! I got that off just in time and I didn't. Nice. That works. It wasn't clean, but it works. We'll take it, right? We'll take it. Then we can open up this other shortcut. The green monster in the DLC. Wow, he's like a 5-hit combo. Didn't know that. He just spams like I do. Alright guys, can we survive this? Nice. He's like, ow. That's what you get. Well, that wasn't so bad. I think when we knocked him on his butt, that was kind of like, yep, he's dead. Puppet of the future. Okay. Making some good progress through here. I know you see me. He went the most scenic route possible. That really threw me off. He went the most roundabout way he could have gone, right? Is that... Am I correct in assuming that? You know, I didn't notice this until, I don't know, I was working on the 100% guide and I was like, oh yeah, it's real easy. All you gotta do is just come back in once you activate and you can kite them. But there's no kiting because all of these cells close and you have to fight them in that little confined area. So I was like, oh, that's no fun. All right, guys, let's do it. Shoot. 3, 4. Oh gosh. Okay, Fuoco. Don't swing it back yet. That actually got me. 2, 3. Okay, it's like 4, 5. I can't even count right now. Is that 5 hits? I'm going for it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, I thought it was a different color. It looked different. Yeah, that's cool. 5 pounds. I can't imagine like a 20-pound, like, whatever that thing is. The parts are so heavy. Well, that was terrible. Those guys are always like that. Those guys are not very nice. Those guys are not very nice, fam.
What exactly are the alchemists researching anyway? It has to be for a cure.
Alright, I think we die with Veronique, right? Don't you guys say? I think she kills us, the first boss that kills us. I think Veronique's gonna break our streak. Alright, this area is gonna be interesting. Oh, why am I so impatient? Those carcass guys always run like that. Jerks. Veronique's is crazy right now. He's lost her mind. I don't know at what point, like, and I just don't remember, forgive me, but I don't know at what point Veronique is ever mentioned. And like, I think, like, when Gemini's like, oh, Veronique, I'm like, who the hell, like, have we ever heard her name before prior to this point? I don't know. I don't remember. And I'm like, when did we ever talk about Veronique or whatever? I'm like, at what point? Because that always seems like weird to me. I'm like, did they just not like really introduce her? And they're like, oh yeah, her screaming. Oh yeah, it's Veronique. I'm like, I don't know who this screaming woman is. I don't know at what point will they ever mention Veronique. Any second now. Why is this not? Okay. Hey, buddy. Little buddy. Cat dust, baby. That was my first time hearing that name too, says German. Yeah, I remember thinking, like, when did they ever mention Veronique? And were we supposed to know her beforehand? Because I don't remember even seeing her name in a description or collectible. I just don't know where her name pops up. I'm like, am I supposed to know Veronique? I'm always so afraid I'm going to fly right over that. Do, 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 do. Yeah, she just screamed her name, right? She's like, yeah, and that's the only time. So okay, but Gemini made it seem like he like knew her. He's like, oh, is that Veronique? I'm like, well, I don't know. Like, I've never heard of her before. How are we gonna do this and not die? This works. That works for me. Yeah, she just screamed her name, right? That was like the first time we heard it. Couldn't climb up the ladder for some reason. But anyways, I was wondering. Yeah, I was like, did I miss something? Oh, gosh. Wasn't paying attention. I was not paying attention. Sorry, guys. But I didn't know, for example, that she was the leader of the sweepers. And the DLC, I was like, I don't know who this woman is. Thought she was awesome, but I didn't know like what her role was. Because I love her fight. I think her fight's gonna be the one where we die. Very likely. We'll say peekaboo. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. All right, yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. What? After all of that? After all of that? Ah. Can't believe it. Yeah, Lumacchio. We'd never heard of Lumacchio up until that point either. Exactly. So I just thought that was kind of, I mean, I don't mind them introducing new characters. That's perfect. I love that. But I'm like, was I like the way Gemini refers to Veronique makes it seem like you should know who she's like, oh, is that Veronique? I'm like, I don't know who the hell that is. Like, I guess. That's what I was thinking in my head. I'm like, I have no clue, bro. There was just only legendary Stalker mentioned. Yeah, I agree. Turn your back. There you go. I agree. Alright, this fight's gonna be rough, isn't it? Oh, lovely. Perfect timing. I can't believe that guy killed me. Like, I was trying to squeeze my way in so that my back would be against the wall and then I could shoot, and then it interrupted me like 17 times. And I was like, yeah, I'm dead. I'm pretty much dead. And I literally was trying to shoot the entire time. I didn't give up. Like, I was trying to shoot, and I just kept dying. I was like, oh, getting hit. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that makes perfect sense. You missed. I think he just talks to himself. Like when we recognize something important. Yeah, he's a little exposition guy. He just like explains stuff. I'm like, how do you know these things? You mysterious little butt. Because we never know anything really about him truly, because he doesn't ever finish his thoughts. Exactly, Shayla. I agree with that. He's pretty much the exposition guy. Alright, are we ready to try this again? Do you think we can survive this go around? Had I known he would have been a master in close quarters combat, I don't think I would have died there. Yeah, Veronique's crazy. I bet she was crazy before all the petrification stuff. She seems really intense, you know? Alright guys, are we gonna do this or what? How are we going to do this? Whoa, our advance actually bumps up the Legion quite a bit. So we can go max damage, which is not only... Okay, let's just go a little bit more. Let's get that up to 25, and then we'll do motivity all the way to 100. German says, Gemini himself is the cliffhanger. Gemini, yes. Shayla says, he's regaining memories, but that just makes me want to understand who he was before everything. Well, Shayla, you might just be in for a surprise, because I do plan at some point, really soon, talking about that. There's 3 lore videos that I want to do before Wukong Fallen Feathers comes out. So we'll see what all we discuss in those times, though. But there's one that I would just like, I can't believe I missed this. And then there's one about a character we've always wanted to know about. And there's one about an enemy we've always wanted to know about. So I've figured out the lore on those 3 things. And I really just want to share those videos with you guys as quickly as possible before the end of the week. Before Wukong Fallen Feathers comes out. So I can't wait to share that stuff with you guys, though. Alright, you ready, guys? Let's do this. She's crazy. She's always been crazy.
It's unraveling.
I'm just kidding. She's alright. Let's see if we can get that counter shut off. Oh, that works. Okay. Whoa, I didn't stop her there, though. I gotta get out of this corner, guys.
I am indomitable. Bear the pain, Veronique. Never surrender.
Balls! I knew that was gonna connect. Oh, God. I don't have any stuff. Oh, hey, we're twinsies. I didn't realize we were wearing the same stuff. We're totally twinsies right now. First try? Maybe? Mayhaps?
Forgive me.
You didn't do anything wrong.
Drug, please. A test subject. Created from the legacy of the ruins. The two-faced.
Can I, like, salute her? Yeah.
Die.
Take care, bro. It was fun. It was fun. Shanna says, yay! Speaking of your lore videos, I'm so behind and gotta get caught up on those. No worries, Matthias. The best thing about it is, man, you can watch them whenever you want. Those things aren't going anywhere. Promise. GG's, Shayla. There's so many lore videos, and I think that sometimes the games and lore that I explore aren't for everybody. So I definitely understand when it's like, you know, this series I'm probably going to sit out because I'm just not really big on the series, but I don't know. I try to make them to where you don't even really have to be fans of the game to like just be like, oh wow, that's pretty deep, or that's a connection I never would have thought of, but it's, I don't know. I try. But hey, it's whatever you enjoy and whatever you feel like watching. You're not obligated to watch anything you don't want to. I wish there was a chest here.
It was far too late. At least her suffering is over. I hope she can be at peace and rest now.
Did you get the condensed Legion thing in the P organ? I believe so. The thing that like reduces how much Legion you use. I think. I can check next time we go to Eventide. This is, what is all this goop? Nasty. German says, wish we could have gotten the boss weapons from the DLC bosses. Yeah, I wish we could have gotten, like, why can't we have the bone weapon from the two-faced Overseer? Why? Why can't I have Veronique's hammer? You know? Lumacchio, you do technically get etiquette, so I mean, whatever. And then Arlecchino? Why can't we get like a dual wielding thing, you know? Where we dual wield a hook, a sickle and a sword. Or some variant of the buzzsaw, which we kind of already have. I would prefer, honestly, to have a dual wielding. Like one, you know, just like in Dark Souls 3, like you have the Uchigatana, whatever, I forget what they're called, but you get like the combo weapon, like, that would be sweet. Matthias says, GG's, you sure canceled her with your one finger salute. Goodbye and good riddance. Dude, I would have done that in the first playthrough, but I like her quite a bit as a boss now. She's a lot of fun. She's just intense, all up in your face. I love that. In the attack tab. I'll check, because I must have it. In the attack tab, I have nearly everything, so.
I suppose I should. I still, if all that is,
Oops.
I'll take you at your word. I'm pleased if you matter. I'm sure I can. She's Leia. Must be. Would you like to ask? Regards. Let's see. Legendary. She's Leia is must be. Would you like to ask? Little times. If you find the Overseer,
I'll call you in a bit, buddy. I think I do have it, fam, if it's in the attack tab, because that's the tab I always go over. I love offense more than anything else. So the more I can increase my offensive capabilities, the more I'm going to do it. Darn it. Klaus. Klaus's luxury bag. Klaus. What are all these messages? I'm getting all these messages at once. Why? It's just insane how many like spam calls I get, and even like texts and stuff. They'll be like, "Hey Billy, Billy is whatever out of the hospital. I'm like, what? Like, it's all scam stuff. Like, what are you talking about? It's just so weird. It's funny. It's weird. Do we do all this stuff right now? I'll do the coolant stuff, so coolant areas. Do that later. Let's go to the juice of it. Oh, dude, she was so tough, Matthias. Shayla says, I saw someone say the Puppet Ripper is similar to Arlecchino's scythe, except it has longer handle. Nah. I'm skeptical as well, Shayla. That sounds kind of goofy. Because his scythe is like a sickle, right? And it's like, it's got like the jet propulsion thing. You can, like, you know, kind of Batman latch onto stuff. Like, the puppet scythe does not play like that at all. Its fable arts are pretty nice, but it doesn't have any like cool, like, let me, like, Scorpion, get over here kind of moves, and it's vastly different, I think. I'm skeptical too. Matthias says, I remember that your epic battle with her when you first played the DLC. Oh, she was intense, man. And that's when you died in 2 hits, and you could even, like, even if you guarded it, if you didn't get a perfect guard, you were still dead in like 3 hits. Yeah, it's the moveset is just kind of like standard, like it's a lot of swinging around type stuff, but then the fable arts are pretty cool. But there's no like Arlecchino-esque moves on there, I don't think. The sawtooth is on the opposite side. Yeah, on the sword. Yeah, like I forget what they call it, like it's like almost like the starter sword, but it's not. It's the strength one, but alright, let's get through this. Oh, hey there. This is not going to be too bad then. This is going to be very doable. We'll get through this quickly. Don't want them to suffer, you know? That was a mercy kill. That's where the call and text filter would come in clutch. Man, but the thing is, like, even with, like, so if you block the calls or you block the numbers, right? It's just another number. Like, they'll just use another number the next day. So it's like, I don't know how they are able to generate that many numbers that are valid or that work, you know, and stuff like that. I don't know how they do it. But yeah, these scammers are so annoying. Like, all my calls for the most part are usually scams. Very rarely is it like a legitimate phone call. But yeah. Alright, so this is gonna be a little unfortunate. Ugh. He's way the heck over there. Okay, that's fine. We'll deal with it. You know what I'm gonna do, because there. Might as well kill this guy since he's he's all pissed. Whoa, good move. Good move. Okay, well, now we'll just go backwards. Never done it like this before. This guy's not gonna be fun. Alright, let's do some things. Let's do some things and not die here. Oh. That hurt him. Fam, take care. Have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's always a pleasure, my friend. Fam says, good night. Got 20 tons of medicine ingredient need to take care of tomorrow. No worries. Take care. Thank you so much for stopping by. Always fun to have you, fam. Have a great weekend, too. We'll be streaming again on Monday. Oh, that was a good hit, sir. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. My goodness. Matai says, I hear you. I hear you there as well. As when they call, in my experience, I usually realize it's spam call and tell them to put you on do not call list and then block them. Oh yeah, it's so annoying. I don't know how they have so many different numbers they can call from though. Like they just, it's crazy. And they're usually so mad and rude and mean. It's like, how are you trying to steal my money if you're a jerk? Like, at least be nice, you know? Like, it'd be more believable. At least be nice. Be a nice crook. Aha! That was way easier than I anticipated. I thought that was going to be a little bit more of a challenge, like, because the way that the whole setup kind of works out, but that was fine. We were okay after all. Yay, that works. Now we go kill, what's his nuts? Where did this dude fell? Oh, there he is, yeah. Hello. He's like just walking around like, hey. More and more of the anatomy stuff from the blind chick. And then we see even more next to her materials that we grabbed just a few moments ago, right in there, actually. Alright, so we've got some work to do. This boss is actually quite challenging. I have found a few of the dodge timings for his attacks. I don't know if it would be largely necessary though, we'll see. Let's beat him, and let's grab some lunch. We'll get that up to 25. Alright guys, you ready for this? We won't call Alidoro actually, because I forgot. It wouldn't make sense. It's a challenge run.
Behind that door. There's a steel button.
They fixed the animation of him ripping that thing apart too. Looks way more natural. It looks so stupid the first time. I was like, what? Bad timing? I know. Yeah, I'm going for it though. And he does that. I know. I'm just greedy. You guys know that too. You guys know I'm greedy, but. Dude's got tons of freaking health though. Oh, he got me, guys. He did it. He did it. He was the one. I'm actually okay with that. I'm okay with that. He's very formidable, and without Alidoro, you really take notice of how much health he has. He's incredibly powerful. He got us though, fair and square. We had some excellent counters, but even so, that he barely got to 50% health, and we were out of Legion magazines. I mean, we're out of Legion, already dipping into our Legion magazines, so it's gonna be like a down to the wire kind of fight. I know this attack right here, but I'm trying to get it because it's a counter, so. Thing is, I won't be able to get that every single time. I needed to get space. I thought that was going to clear the space. I'm dead. I thought that was going to clear the space for that grab, but he actually steps up quite a bit, so he got me there. Darn it. Well, this is a challenge. Finally. He is tanky. And the thing is, I don't want to just keep using 2 or 3 Legion magazines if I'm gonna die as soon as he transforms, so I will not use any until I kind of understand that a little bit. I'll use 1, maybe max, but I don't want to just use 1 every single time. I don't even know how many I have. Oh, we have 300. Never mind. I'll do whatever I please. There's plenty. I didn't realize. I thought we had a little bit of a shortage. We're fine though. Dude, bro. Stop it! Okay. Yep, we're good. We're good. Dodge, okay. Change, go ahead and do your thing. Oh, okay, that was bad timing on my part. Oh, I didn't. Why did I heal there? I'm dead. I didn't need to heal there. I died to the exact same technique. Darn. Darn it all to heck. That's no good. So I always panic in that phase, and it's really hard not to because he does get quite aggressive. He gets in your face, and then his attack patterns change, like, drastically. So, like, the moves that you get really comfortable with in his happy phase are not the same in his mad phase, when he's grumpy. Those are your little stupid delays, brother. Always throw me off. I'm I'm going for it. I don't care. Okay, that was really bad. I'm going for this one too. Go ahead and get angry with me, ugly. Holy hell, he's on my ass. Hold on. Whoa! Okay, hold on there, buddy. Can you turn green, please? No, 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 no! Stop it! Oh my gosh. That was dumb, but I went for it. Go for the grab, miss. Dodge. Dodge. I have no more legion. Oh, I'm out of it. I'm out of juice. Please turn green. 3, okay. And then stabby. Thank you. Shinto. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. He's gonna get pissed again, isn't he? I'm screwed, guys. I need more Fable. If I die to one of your easy attacks... okay. Whatever, right? Yep. Oh my goodness. Swing. Sheesh, shut up. Oh god. Nope. Dodge. I need Legion. I need that. Pulse cells give you Legion. That would be great. Shoot. Okay. Stop it. Right in my face. My face. I'm dead. No, I'm not. I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. Please turn green. You jerk. There's the big combo. Die. No! I'm dead. Okay, I needed that wish stone. Sue me. I needed the wish stone. Dang it. And we could have killed him, guys. Had no means to do damage. Eventide Hotel Krat. Here we come. That's too funny, man. We could have had him. We would have had him there. Just we couldn't do damage. It was like, let's wait and wait. But can you imagine, like, it's just a war of attrition at that point. You're definitely going to get hit, you know? The longer you're alive, the more chances you have of getting hit. That's unfortunate.
Oh, you know, the first... Oh, well met. Last... Well met.
Oh, that sucks. We were so close. We were so close, and now I'm getting hungry. Let's see if we can upgrade something. If I have 4, then I'll just... I do have 4. Okay, well, never mind. Sure. There's some good... Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, but I have to get this. Charge Legion upon pulsar use. Like, I have to get that. Even though I know that I could get the +1 thingy. There's damage while dodging. That's cool, I guess. We'll do all that. Okay, cool. That should help us, right? That's everything I think I can do. It's fine. It's fine. Oh shoot! I need to get the wish stone thing. Dang it. Matthias says, "Oh, Inhuman. Before I forget again, because I've forgotten already once. What's your thoughts and opinion on Hell Is Us? You know, I respect your opinion as much as with my own, and I'm kind of on the fence. You know, I think it's gonna be less of a combat experience and more of like an exploration, like exploring the world that they've created kind of game. You know, so the game doesn't have, you know, what you would call like an in-game map kind of thing or compass. It's just kind of like you listen, and it really wants you to be immersed in the world. So you're gonna have to be listening to the NPCs and paying attention to the clues, and that's how you then know this is the direction I want to take. This is how I get to the next quest or point of interest. So I think it's gonna be really fun from that perspective. But the combat, as I explored it, as I tested it, even though I was on the Steam Deck, it's okay. I mean, it's not anything like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. The combat does kind of take I'd say like a back seat to the exploration and to the world building. So if you're okay with not having like the most amazing combat kind of thing, then it's gonna be pretty good. And I am excited about it. But it's just gonna be one where, yeah, combat is a big part, and you do have to fight a lot of enemies and whatever else. But ultimately, it just doesn't feel as good as I thought it would. I was playing on the Steam Deck though, so that could be part of it. But I mean, the game is gonna pretty much, you know, the combos and whatever are gonna be the same, right? It doesn't matter if you're on Steam Deck or playing on PC or whatever. But I don't know. I am torn between it in terms of how much I'm gonna enjoy it. I will not be doing a guide on it though. I'll be playing it, but I don't think I'll be doing a guide. So my interest level was like, I'd say like 75% maybe, because I just didn't really like the combat part. It's okay, but I just really do enjoy exploring the world. Like, I want to know more about that world. I want to find the quest and all that stuff, and you know, and figure out the next point of interest. Like, I do enjoy that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not sold on like the combat. It's okay. It's good. It's regular combat. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just nothing new. You know, it's not bringing anything new. So I don't know. I think you would enjoy it, but especially with as much as you enjoy like Metroidvanias and stuff, it's gonna have that exploration emphasis that you like for sure. So I don't know. Hopefully that helps. But Yeah, it's not a game where it's like super action oriented, where it's all about the combat. It's more about exploring the world they've created, you know? And when that's fine, I'm all down with that, but it's just interesting. And I was playing on the Steam Deck, so I will continue to make sure that's kind of known, because it's like, it could have been a little bit why it was kind of, it felt not as smooth as I would have liked, maybe. Luke says, I think it looks good so far. I agree. I think the game's going to be great. I just don't think it's going to be like amazing or top notch. Like in my book, it's going to be good. I think people will enjoy it. I think a lot of people are going to get frustrated with the lack of hand holding. And then because Souls-like people always want to play everything else and then criticize it. I think that Souls-like people will be like, this is not a Souls-like. Well, duh. It's definitely not even trying to be one. But the combat really isn't anything like, oh my gosh, this is amazing or innovative. It's just kind of like, okay, yeah, whatever. Hopefully that helps though. Rishi says, man, I woke up, used the transformation amulet +2 or 3 for increased advance gain. And good night again. Good night, Rishi. Transformation amulet for advance gain? I don't know if that would help me. Oh wow, my pulse cell increases my legion like crazy. So now we're good. We'll never run out again. Can't wait for Fallen Feathers. Me neither. Luke, it's gonna be great. Go ahead and stab. He didn't do it. He's too far away. He gets so freaking smart. Enemies like this suck. Oh god. It's this when he just runs at you like a crazy person. Oh god. That's what scares me, sir. That grab, you did that after all of that? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die here if I don't survive this. I'm gonna die if I don't survive. Truer words were never spoken. Sometimes I laugh at myself. Missed. Three, okay. Turn green, brother. How in the balls are you still alive? Oh, okay. Eat that, sir. Alright, we gotta get out of here. Oh my. That's all we got, boys and girls. Turn green, fool. Or not. Just die. Just die red. That works too. Jerk. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I just play to enjoy. I don't care what people say. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you definitely don't. Yeah. You should never base like your decisions of like what you enjoy and stuff off of other people's opinions, because typically people just want to say things so they can get, nowadays, it's like engagement. You just get people be like, oh, I can't believe you think that, but it don't matter. Unique thoughts are much better than those we just adopt from people that have big followings, right? Forge your own path, others will follow. Alright, that was wonderful. Let's get the key and go back to Hotel Krat, do all the things. I'm happy with that. We got a lot of bosses down today. Quiet, please. Oh gosh. Nope.
I am truly. The roses.
Humanity, baby.
You can. But this key was given to me by. He claimed it just past. Not sure what. This, but the.
He killed him, clearly.
I'm no hero.
I know how you got that key.
This.
Yes. Yes. Let's go back and see what we can do here. Gotta go back to the blind. We'll do all the little side questy stuff. I haven't cleared the basement at St. Frangelico. Haven't done either of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood keys. And the coolant areas either, but that's fine. We will do all that stuff. I just wanted to get to the bosses. I wasn't sure. I didn't think the Overseer was gonna be that hard, but he was. He was pretty challenging. Quite tough indeed.
You made it out. If I might, we share any enemy. Let's close people.
Thank you, thank you.
Any enemy. I'm on she hides. I have no. There's very little. I gave Lays. Say perhaps. I believe. Perhaps. I'd rather worry if you can.
Good talk. Why did I do that? You know what? We'll do this stuff later. I'm hungry. Guys, I wanted to say thank y'all so much for stopping by today. I had an absolute blast. I want you guys to know that we will be continuing this challenge run through next week. I will probably be streaming a few more days than normal because I will not be available on Friday or Saturday to stream Wuchang. So Thursdays when we start Wuchang. We'll continue this guns only or cataclysm only run as it has been so far on Monday. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Please be safe. Know that there's plenty of lore content coming out, and I have one more video coming out that's 5 more tips and tricks you don't know about Lies of P coming out next week, along with like hopefully 2 lore videos. There's 3 that I have scheduled or planned, but not necessarily scheduled. So depending on time, I'll try and do my best to get those videos out for you guys. But I just want to say thank y'all so much for always stopping by. It really does mean so much to have you guys in here. And I'm just so glad. I feel like the community is really growing, and it's growing the right way. We've got a lot of great people in here. So I want to say thank y'all so much for being so kind to each other, so kind to me, and just being generous enough to be able to take some time out of your day to hang out. So I really do appreciate that. It means more than you know. As always, I will always say this because it's the truth. Thank you so much for being the best part of my channel. And let me read the last few chats before I sign out. Shay, this is have a great week. And Matthijs says, thanks for streaming Inhuman as well. Thanks for answering my question. Of course. Have a great weekend, everyone. See you Monday, says Luke. Y'all take care. Please be safe. And I'll catch you guys on Monday. Until then,